Oh, no.
Okay.
What do you think? No, they totaled my car, bro. I got T-boned. Straight in the intersection. I never told you guys.
You got boned?
Yeah, T-bone.
No, bro. T-bone.
I never told you guys that story about when they...
Tell us. I feel like you might have. You have to refresh my memory.
Was this the Audi?
You've been in a lot of accidents, bro. That
my first
all these
one.
stories are starting to sound the same.
That was my first one.
Okay.
Yeah, the black one.
Yeah.
I was just running.
Oh, your favorite one too, huh? The
turbo.
black one.
Had a turbo. You know what I mean?
Oh, is that how he sounded, huh? Or was it a she?
Nah, it was very silent. But anyways, yeah, I was running through an intersection, green light, and I just got fucking T-boned by like this 16-year-old in like her dad's Jeep. The heavy ones, not the new ones, the heavy ones.
The old ones.
Did you go Toretto fucking 13 flips and shit?
Dude, you know what? No, I blacked out though. Like you don't realize like what just happened. Like it didn't register in my mind. I just like
Loki, he was in the parking lot. She bumped his car with the door and he passed out.
Nah, what had happened is
that's insane. I've never knocked out or
I didn't black out. Like I got knocked out. I just like don't remember like what happened immediately after the crash. I just remember being stationed on the side and me like trying to like look out in my rear view and it being gone. Like I didn't see anything.
Oh, they took off?
No, the rear view mirror was gone. Like I didn't see it. And in my head, I hadn't registered what had happened. And like I went to open the door and like I went like this, like a regular motion to open the door, and I couldn't. And I'm like, what the fuck? This shit's jammed. Like
I see all the smoke and you're tripping.
Yeah, I didn't register in my head how fucking hard I got hit. And then I had to get out through my passenger side door. Like I went around, my whole car was like crushed. Like it was crazy, bro.
I know what you mean because the only accident that I've ever been in was also like a T-bone.
Yeah. Oh, maybe we did talk about this.
And my mom was the driver and I was in the back and we were on the way to a soccer game and the car got hit and my arm was like on the back and there was an ice chest in the back and that shit broke my arm. Oh. But I had the same thing where I didn't like remember what happened. Like my mom's like, oh, you took all your little brothers out the car and then you just sat down. And then after that, I do remember just remembering, looking down, my arm was broken. And I was like, ah! I was like, fuck, what the fuck?
Oh, man.
See, I feel
you
like
don't know what the fuck you're doing.
See, you definitely could have made some money off that.
Yeah, for sure. It was like an old lady, like a 60-year-old lady.
Hey. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, she's got old money.
What kind of car was it?
It was probably like an old like Victoria, like those old lady cars.
Yeah.
Like,
sorry,
yeah,
Granny.
she's probably sitting on a couple million for sure.
Sorry, Granny, time to pay up. You know how they say like Bill Gates and all them, they drive like Hondas and shit.
And then she tells her,
wait, Bill Gates drives a Honda?
He did for like a long time.
What car do you think he drives?
Now he probably doesn't drive at all.
You think he drives a Tesla?
I can see that.
Or does him and Elon have like a
pact, a partnership?
Are they friends?
Elitists?
Do they like each other?
Aren't they both demonic? Aren't they both supposed to be like what do you call them? The Antichrist? They said that about Bill Gates and they said that about Elon Musk. What is it about like these billionaire characters that like when they pop up and they're popular, they immediately get labeled like to Illuminati and all that?
It's because
people don't see their rise. People just think that they just popped up and like, this fool just popped up. I don't know. The Illuminati fool. It doesn't make any, especially in our culture, you know, like.
I think like the conspiracy is that the world's already ruled by like satanic people and stuff, the higher ups, the elites. So when someone makes enough noise, like Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos or like like Drake or whatever, the elites, like they see them making noise and they go in and they like try to control them and go, hey, bow down to us or else, like you're gonna fall off or else, you know what I'm saying? No, exactly. And so a lot of times they buy into it, kind of like the whole P. Diddy thing. Like it's all, that's what happens when you get like
Bill
famous.
Gates is Microsoft,
they come to
right?
you.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Clippers owner, fucking Steve Ballmer, he was his partner, maybe just as rich. No one says shit about him.
Who?
Exactly. Same guy. He's a co-owner of fucking...
Well, it's because he's not trying to put like chips in people and like...
He wasn't making noise like
and
that.
alter people's DNA and shit like that. But, like that's where he gets...
But see, that's where like, that's why people start thinking he's part of the Illuminati, I guess.
No, dude, it could be though, because look, Elon is trying to get chips into people's brains, right? It seems like this is like some evil like plan, okay? How would they convince all of us to get this chip in? They got to give us somebody we can trust. So Elon, to a lot of people, seems like an innovator, like a good person, a hero, right? So that's the way that like they'll convince all of us to put like chips in our brains.
So do you think he's a part of like the globalists? Like, do you think he's a puppet for the globalists?
We know what he thinks about Bill Gates.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, he thinks Bill Gates buying all the land and
he did buy a lot of farm, and then shit started catching on fire.
Like a monopoly.
You know what I mean?
It started catching on fire because of him, or like people are mad that
they were behind it.
Well, they were like started by people. Like,
that
someone was lighting them on fire, but
probably people like Monty that are like, this fool's taking over. We gotta do something. Let's go light this.
No, that's the thing. It wasn't his land getting burned.
It was other people.
It was other people, his competitors.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
that's where it starts checking out.
It's like a monopoly. Yeah, that's when the game is like
competitors.
Competitors. Okay.
Boy, do we got a show for these people today.
We do.
Boy, oh boy.
What?
But make sure, I want to get us in like a little hip hop mood type shit, type feeling. But this isn't. But before we get there, how do you guys feel? Y'all straight? Y'all ready to pod?
I'm ready to pod. I've been waiting. I've been thinking.
I've been waiting for you boys all week.
Real.
In that case, come over here.
Let's see. What episode is this?
Welcome back to the Lord Sacred District Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. It's Tuesday. Good morning. Hope you guys are feeling good. Hope you guys are feeling great. Personally, me, I feel really good.
I feel good too. Bill Clinton's on the screen.
For some weird reason, I don't know why he's
on the screen. They're just staring at us.
Brad's decision.
Redacted hit me up.
Who's redacted?
The girl I had a dream about.
Your baby mama.
I had a dream about a girl last night.
You got baby mama drama. You ain't even got you no baby.
What? What'd she tell you?
She's like, oh, I saw that you work at a body shop.
I want to see you work on my body.
Didn't you work there when you last went with her?
Yeah. And then she sent me a photo of like a bumper that was crashed.
My God.
You made it seem like she was trying to get. She wanted a discount, fool. This was trying to make it seem
discount. You think she wanted a discount?
Yeah. Why else would she hit him up?
Or
what sucker would fucking fix this for me?
It's the perfect excuse to talk to,
You're right.
Brad.
That one too. I like that narrative.
This guy's on the hottest podcast of the world. I gotta reach out to him real quick. Hang on. What can I do?
I have this bumper that needs repair.
She's like, hey.
Well played.
She's like, hey, I have a question.
I would have done the same thing if I was her.
So what do you think? She slid in your DMs to actually get it fixed or to like talk to you?
She's like,
I don't know, bro.
Have you guys kept talking since?
You can work on my body after.
No,
Did you follow it up?
Yeah, I mean, I replied back. I'm like, oh, it's usually around this price, depending where you go.
And then what?
Internal damage. I don't know. It just happened like not that long ago.
Hey, okay.
So well, if she
fresh information here.
Well, listen. If she tries to finesse you, it should be very easy to tell.
You should charge her double and pocket half of it.
Unless you're on like some Naughty America shit.
I just got that.
Yeah, right.
So what are you gonna do about it? Has she replied or what?
Yeah, come on, man. What are your intentions here?
Come on, tell us.
No, well, I mean, she saw the message, so she didn't reply. So she's probably just getting quotes.
Like, damn, this guy's charging me.
So what if she hits you with like a high key? What if she hits you with like, hey, we should go out soon, like a week from now?
Would you go out with her?
Yeah, why not?
Isn't she with her baby daddy?
I mean, bro, it's a cold world out here, bro. I'm telling you, they don't care, bro. They literally could not care.
You don't care.
No, I care, bro. I have morals, bro.
It takes two to tango, guys.
No. He says he cares. He has morals, but he'd fuck a pretty much married woman.
No, I would never do that, bro.
She's with her baby daddy.
Allegedly.
That's a home record.
You guys have never smashed a married chick?
No, what the fuck? If you have morals, you don't do that shit.
Oh well, no. I'm just asking.
Yeah,
not me, my friend.
Well, when we were together, she was pretty clear that they weren't together. So obviously, I'm not.
Didn't she leave you to go back to him?
Allegedly.
Well, he broke this down last time, so I'm just saying he gave us info.
Yeah.
Okay.
She left and she went back and had another kid with the guy. So how are they?
No,
but
allegedly, this is all alleged, by the way.
It is alleged.
You know,
alleged on a couple episodes ago.
No facts.
No facts.
Yeah, no facts is what he's trying to say here.
But yeah, I mean, it sounds like they're pretty together.
Well, if she tries to finesse you, just be careful.
Yeah.
You know, that's the only thing I could advise you of. Just don't let her
yeah.
You know, stroke your ego, and then next thing you know, you're like fixing her fucking bumper.
Oh yeah, no, I can't do that, bro. But
hey, my dad has this bumper that he just bought at the junkyard. Do you think I could bring it in to practice?
Interesting.
Nah, I don't think I'd be able to do that.
Isn't that sick how people could do that?
Yeah, people hit you up for that.
No, people could like
get away with it. Yeah,
just try to use you like that. Yeah,
it happens more often than not.
Who knows? Maybe she's just trying to get a quote, and your price was just higher than others.
Or a lot of times, people only hit people up when they need something. Right?
Or she could just want, you know.
Like, do you have anyone like that in your life that like only hits you up when it's like, oh, I need money, or
yeah. But
when it's something.
I didn't cut them off, but like. I know where those people are placed. Like,
okay,
in my life,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like, I think I know the people who pour into me, and I pour into them, and that's who I kind of like revolve around.
Yeah.
I think when it's like take, like for you're just making a bunch of withdrawals from this fucking emotional bank. You know, like what are you?
Oh, that's a good way to put it.
You're not making any deposits.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's not financial. It could be like emotional. It could be like spiritual, like, you know what I mean? Like, what do you feel me?
Yeah.
When it's all like take, like, you know, it's too much, bro. It's unsustainable.
I mean, she didn't have to ask me, bro. She could have gone somewhere else.
I'm not saying this is what's happening.
Yeah, no, I'm
just saying you should be able to distinguish when it does, if it does start happening. Like, I think you have to like be self-aware about shit like that.
Because you're right. She knows where you work. She could have just called your job.
Yeah, exactly.
She would have got an exact price.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, I feel like she knows what she's doing, because girls are really smart, bro. Like, they have
really?
They have a whole.
They're like guys, but with no cocks.
Yeah, pretty much. So you know, it kind of.
I thought girls went to Jupiter to get more stupider.
No, but that's boys, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. There could be a hidden narrative. You know, the conspiracy person in me wants to say like, oh, maybe this is kind of planned. You know, like for all we know, that could be her friend's bumper that was already fucked up. Hey, I need an excuse to hit this guy up. Send me a picture of a fucked up bumper.
I'd go with that. 100%.
You know, I don't think it was that deep.
You know, and
that's crazy
like,
deep. The horrible going to your friend for a broken bumper to hit up in person.
Nah, the horrible thing.
That's the best scenario. I would just take that one and run with it.
The horrible part is going to be when you find out that's her man's car.
Hey, hit up that whack fool you were fucking with.
Hit up that cuck.
You got to be careful, you know?
Yeah.
No, but I think she knows I'm a little smarter than that.
Well, she got the point now. You gave her a good quote.
Well, you replied, so I don't know how smart.
No, he hit her with the price tag.
Yeah. I mean, is your job coding at work?
As you should.
No, it's not. But I have experience in it. Yeah.
I guess.
A well-rounded man. I like that.
She's going to have to pay up one way or another is what you're trying to say, huh?
So
well played.
The wolves are abroad in the land, my lord. The peasants are troubled.
If she asked you for a discount, would you give it to her?
Cheerio.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, I mean, we left off on a good note. I wish her the best. I would always try and help her out.
Fuck you up, baby. If you pay cash,
you know times are tough. I mean, you guys talk about it all the time on the pod. You know, it's hard out here. So if you can make someone's life easier, why not make it easier? I'm not gonna make it harder. That's not in me.
So what's that discount looking for? Like for me, if she's getting a discount, you gotta give me a discount.
Don't get me started about this guy. Oh, no.
You're going to have to pay full price, bro. Sorry.
Tell me.
Oh, dude. I don't... Fuck.
Come on,
tell us.
No, this was like my dog and shit. And then like... We be out. We at a random bar. Next thing you know, he's buddy. Oh, hey, guys. Random group of strangers. And he knows background characters and stuff like that. First round's on me. And I'm like... Interesting.
What about us?
Oh wait, so you buy random people drinks but not your homies?
That's like Zandre. That's like Zandre. He only drinks with his homies and not us.
Yeah, but I'm sure Zandre buys his own friends drinks.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. The last time I went to the bar with Zandre, he did buy me a drink. So
What would you do if we were at a bar and we were just chilling and I kept buying someone else drinks but not you? Someone that we didn't know, random people.
I'd begin to feel a little jealous.
You'd be like, what the fuck, fool? This is the fourth drink that fool buys for someone.
Like if you were driving that night and I was passenger, my knees would be pointed towards the window on the way home. Yeah, I'd be a little upset. Not gonna lie.
That'd be funny. Y'all know what I mean, though, right?
Yeah.
It's all right, though. It's all right. It's all love.
Hey, well, I mean,
That was just trying to get to know people.
No, he's networking. He's networking. I'll let him get away with that.
He's networking. And if you're
measured, go for a single round first, see how much tap.
yeah, well, next time I kick it with Zandre.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
Next time
hey guys, rounds on me.
It's like $4 a beer. Yeah, fuck it. 2 each.
Yeah, happy hour. Hell yeah.
Hey,
$1 at Chili's, the margarita. $1.
Yeah, bottomless.
Hey, I don't judge, bro. People shame Chili's all the time.
Bro, low-key, that would be smart as fuck. You bring everybody on the day that's bottomless mimosas and you go, hey guys, first round's on me.
We're about to hold up.
And then the whole rest of the day they just refill because it's bottomless.
It's insane. People do shit on.
You just save yourself $150.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
People do shit on Chili's, but I've seen people like eat like for a family like 5 there for like $50, bro. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I'm fucking missing out.
Family of 5 for $50.
Like everyone got a
what
hamburger.
A fantastic deal.
Fucking
oh shit.
But you gotta go like at appetizer times and shit,
like happy hours and stuff like that, brunch or whatever they got.
Yeah. So what do you guys think of the stat that 70% of this world doesn't actually use toilet paper?
Well, they got it. You mean 70% has a bidet?
I didn't think about that. I thought people were just out here cleaning their ass with their hands.
Like, what's that guy?
That shit really. I was
Liver King.
Oh,
that fool's just like he says he just shits, and since he eats so clean, like naturally his shit doesn't like.
So you don't wipe his ass. You don't wipe.
Yeah, he just like shits and leaves. The way we were designed as like natural humans. That's what he says.
Well, I guess every other animal does, right?
Well, yeah, like. Animals shit all the time, and I mean sometimes they got the dingleberry stuck, but
it's because of the fur, right?
I mean, yeah, but for the most part, it's pretty efficient. So how come humans aren't? How come humans have to wipe and no other fucking animal like has to?
What do they say? Those fucking those holiday cards, they were just invented for the purpose of making money. Toilet paper was probably as well, right?
Nah.
You don't think toilet paper was meant to just make money?
Well, it's mandatory, bro. Like if people are
in America, you just said half the world.
Imagine the world before toilet paper. Everybody probably smelled like shit, bro.
Oh, before deodorant.
Why was toilet paper invented?
Soap.
Why was all that shit invented?
For money. I'm saying money because I didn't think of the bidet thing, but I do think like most of the world does use bidets.
Yeah. I had an Airbnb and that shit had a bidet.
If you ask my dad, they use leaves in Mexico.
Leaves still?
I don't know still.
Did you guys
but
hear the stats about people who are millionaires? Like they did a millionaire survey, and 9 out of 10 people became millionaires, and only 1% were inherited the millions.
So you're saying millionaires are made, not born?
Yes, pretty much. So it's looking good, you know. Like we all have a shot, you know. 9 out of 10. That's
so 99% of these millionaires are self-made.
No,
Yes,
90%.
yes.
90%.
yes.
90% is what he's saying.
90% are self-made.
Yup.
10% are.
I wonder if
That's what
there's
he
like
says.
I wonder if there's like an age where like it sounds like where they die off and they hand their money off, and at what point will that 90% go down?
Oh, start to change.
Because isn't there like a boomer like?
No, there
era?
is, because they're the ones that are making money, and unless they set themselves up where like these businesses will always make money, then they'll be safe.
Yeah.
But if they don't, and like the people that they leave their money off to at the end, like if they're bad with money and they just spend, if they're just consumers, which most likely they will be, like their money will like slowly decrease over time, and you know they'll get wiped out. So they got to set it up to where it doesn't ever run out. Basically, but I do believe that before 2030, we're gonna start seeing like our first like trillionaires and shit.
And how much of this is in Bitcoin?
Oh, that's how we're gonna be able to see it. I believe.
Sounds like you have something important to say.
Nah, I was just. I'll do some crazy things.
What?
Oh, nothing. I just want to.
Oh, tell us, buddy.
I want to check Monty's phone, make sure he wasn't talking to any other guys.
Oh, what? What do you mean? What?
I'm kidding. Here, I want.
He insulted me, and I don't want to permit.
Oh, this shit.
You look like you were gonna punch him.
Yeah, I will. If he come closer, I fuck him.
Damn.
And for people that don't know, this is Canelo. If he got close, I fuck him. I didn't see this shit. I thought you were about to play the video.
Y'all are laughing. When you meet Canelo for the first time, he's gonna sock you in your guys' face, yo.
Hey, he still said he'd fuck him, man.
He said he's gonna smash you. Dude, you know what I was watching? Did you guys watch that fight?
I didn't watch the fight.
Oh yeah, I watched some of it.
I saw that you were like, it was like.
I was watching the fight. I went live, whatever.
Yeah, my brother was like, Zandra has the fight on live. If you want to watch it. I'm like, yeah.
And then I was watching the fight, and I was watching the post fight where Munguia, which is a guy Canelo fought, he came out. He was with his wife, and I was like, damn, like low-key she's bad, Like I thought to myself. So I went in the comments, just curious to see if anyone else shared those sentiments.
And it was all that.
And I found out that like that fool picked her up from like Hong Kong, like in Tijuana.
Oh yeah, those bitches live for that shit. That moment.
I didn't know that. That was crazy, bro. Like
I didn't know that either.
Like world class fucking boxer, like 40 something and
He fell in love with the stripper. Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty normal? Like I feel like rappers,
dude,
like,
but in HK is different, bro. Like I saw a video of her like hooking up with some random guy like in the street and shit.
Fuck.
Like
HK is in TJ.
Yeah. I mean, I've never, been there, but they say it's around.
Me either, but when I worked at where you work at, cuando llegaba la quincena, güey, se iban todos esos güeyes. Well, I knew some fool there that definitely dropped off his check every time.
Yeah. Oh, bro, yeah.
And I'm like,
people do that.
I'm like, dude, and think about it. This fool goes once or twice a month whenever he gets paid. How many other dumb motherfuckers do you think she has like that?
Bro, after you, she's going on to the next appointment.
No, after you.
Even
I just thought that was crazy for her to fucking bag that.
For him to back that or for her to back that?
Well, vice versa.
Yeah. Who people fall in love,
Well, and he's also from TJ.
Oh.
So, I mean, I could see where the stars could align.
Lucky he's the pimp.
She's just good at seducing, she's got game,
Yeah.
She managed to bag a fucking successful ass dude.
Do you guys think you guys could ever bag a stripper? Lads, you're married, so you don't count.
No.
But like, Monty, Brad.
I mean, I would say no, but
you guys think you could ever bag a stripper?
I have too fragile of an ego to like do that ever.
I feel the same way. But what if she was like
making
just a master manipulator, or just like knew right?
Is she like a career stripper, or do you think we could take her out of the game? Like, you don't have to do this.
Well, that's up to you. But like, let's say
then you sound like a fucking simp like that. Like, you don't have to do this. Like,
no.
You should get the fuck out.
No, like not you telling her that.
Why do you think he thought Drake won?
Nah, bro. Like, what if she needs like
Wait,
a
who
shoulder
thought
to
Drake
cry
won?
on? What if she's looking for something like a way out, and like you're that person, but she's like, hey, you know, I'm a stripper. I got.
And it makes you. That's the thing.
Like,
that's
hey,
why that
that's
happens,
okay.
though.
Like, you know, it's
hold on. That's why that shit happens.
Yeah.
Though, because men want to be the hero. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like in our DNA
Don't
too. Like,
say,
right?
Well, it's just like
That's why guys like simp, or that's why they like end up falling in love with strippers and go, "Oh, I can save you."
Yeah.
And, you know, that's why it's a whole big thing.
Guys
like,
think the same thing. Guys think the same thing, and women think that they could change guys too. Like it works both ways.
it does work both ways.
Girls really be going for like the worst guy they can find to try to fix him.
Nah, not the worst guy they could find.
Some of these, bro, we went to school with cholitas that chose the worst guy every time.
But I think that's based on like father issues and shit like that.
Oh, that has a lot to do with that.
Yeah.
Subconsciously, they just don't know it yet.
Yeah, it does.
But anyways, I just thought that was interesting. Like, I don't know if I could. I don't think I could.
Yeah, I don't think I could either. But if she were to say the right things, and if she were to like make you feel like a certain way,
Pull
like
up with gifts, massage my back.
you know what I'm
type of
saying,
thing.
do all kinds of shit, you might be like, hey, you know what? You might fall for it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think I could.
I think it's possible. I think it can happen. I personally wouldn't, but hey, like
If she hit you with some Balenciaga shirts and this and that off rib, you're like, fuck, this is tight. All she's doing is shaking ass. Fuck, I'm driving her
yeah,
whip.
it's not that bad. It's just a regular job. I swear.
Yeah, she just came home creaming. Nothing out of the normal.
Nah, but
Baby, this is your fifth yeast infection.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
See, like shit like that is like no. You're right. That's why like by default no. But I'm just saying like
Yeah, it's
there
possible.
there are women
It's
out there
possible.
that like are able to like manipulate.
Yeah.
Just like how there's guys out there that are
Right.
able to manipulate. You know.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think
100%.
that she could probably make more money without that fool. So the fact that fool was even able to convince her to get out that shit, because those
That's
bitches
true.
be making a ton of money, bro.
They really do. They really do. I have some friends.
There's bitches that are willing to be disowned for that shit.
I have friends that are strippers and they make a ton of money, bro. Like 30, 60 racks like on the month. Like
How delicious.
And
easily. They don't even work like I think it's just like weekends.
Yeah,
bro.
and we've been on here saying
low-key, they're fucking nurses on like their fucking
Yeah.
day job. And on the weekends they're just fucking strippers. And
he-
just off of stripping,
do they
make,
have
like,
kids together? How far along? Like, do you know how when he bagged this? Because maybe she was like, this was about to fight Canelo.
Nah, he looks. They have a baby together, and then like another one on the way. At least like 2 years.
Okay.
That's what I say. But yeah, wild world.
Do you have the other Canelo clip with Oscar De La Hoya?
Oh, where they were talking shit to each other.
Yeah, I thought that one was crazy.
Let's see. You really thought that it was that crazy or what?
I just thought that like I would have never seen that actually happen. Like I don't know what got into Oscar De La Hoya actually for him to do something like that and call him out right there. Like, bro, that kind of makes you look bad.
If you saw the video, he's reading off of.
Yeah, he's reading off and it makes it hard to watch. Like
He's
I wasn't even listening to his speech because he was like reading off. It was boring to me because he was reading off.
He was reading.
And then Canelo said that shit at the end, and I was like, okay, I'm glad Canelo fucking said that shit.
He's like,
'cause-
you're reading that shit off. Well, like they pay you to talk.
This is not what you feel.
He's like, he's like, you're just a spokesperson. You're the person with the platform.
Yeah, they bought him off. Yeah.
The company you fought under for decades has always had one name, and it's mine. So put some fucking respect on it.
That has no fucking like.
Remember when Jaime was 21 years old, volunteered to step in against Triple G, and Canelo failed 2 drug tests? Though Jaime wasn't allowed to fulfill his dream, 2018, on Saturday night, he will do just that, fulfill his dream and be world champion.
I'm not convinced.
Lo que tiene que decir este pinche maricón, cabrón. Tú lo escribes. ¿Qué lo escribes, pendejo? Tú no escribes nada, cabrón. Tú no haces nada. O sea, tú no haces nada.
Yo lo escribí.
Eres un pendejo, eso es lo que eres.
Eres un baboso.
Eres un pendejo, cabrón, porque están nomás ahí. Los que hacen todo son los que están detrás de ti. Tú eres un pendejo nomás con la imagen, idiota.
Sí.
Cabrón.
Sí.
He says you're the idiot with the image. Like,
You're just an image.
you're the
yeah.
useful idiot. You know.
He's saying the people that do. He's like, you don't do anything. The only people that do anything are the people behind you, and he had his whole entourage behind him and stuff.
No, that's true. And you could just tell in like Oscar's voice that it was just so like
it was written.
Yeah, it was so forced.
Canelo says like you don't feel that, like
you really don't. You feel nothing.
Yeah,
it kind of felt like a presidential speech, you know?
Yeah,
like
kind of. I mean, even fucking presidents give more effort on that. You know, they rehearse that shit. Even comedians, they give more effort. Even professional fighters, some of them go in already like, okay, I kind of know what I'm gonna say, and they just fucking wing it and say it. They have a game plan. But this guy was just like literally reading line per line. It was just so like, Did
you guys see how during the fight there was like a part in the 12th round where Canelo he had already knocked down Munguia once, but like there was a point where like it looked like Munguia was about to get knocked out. Like he like stumbled and Canelo holds him in, brings him in, like, and it looks like he like tells him something. You guys didn't see that?
No.
Like I felt like he didn't want to like knock him out. Like he didn't want to like fuck him up like morally, you know, because that fucks up like a fighter. Like if you get knocked out, you like lose, you know, the confidence. Fucks you up.
And I actually believe that because Canelo always says he doesn't like fighting Mexicans. He doesn't like fighting his own. Like he's like,
damn.
He sees the whole like, why are we gonna fight each other when we could be like, just
dominating the world pretty much. Yeah, so I thought that was cool because he said like, oh, I admire his discipline and like he's dedicated to this shit. Like this is why I can respect him and I'll get in the ring with him. It looked like he like was playing around with him throughout the whole fight. Yeah, to be honest, like there were good exchanges like early on in the fight, but like past the 6th round, it just felt like it was like a sparring session.
Yeah, you know? At least for Canelo.
Yeah, but he won. But Canelo won. They're setting up like a Terrence Crawford fight for like December, early January. So we'll see what happens with that.
Do we care about that?
I do.
Yeah, I personally do too. I'm just saying, like, people seem to be downing boxing a lot recently because of like the people that are boxing in the ring.
But everyone wants to see David Benavidez fight Canelo, right?
So who's the guy that beat Canelo?
Floyd Mayweather.
Not the other guy.
He's only lost once.
Didn't he? No, he lost to that one guy where he.
Bivol. Sorry, yeah,
Bivol.
you're right.
Okay,
Bivol.
so it's not Benavidez. I thought that you were saying the same person.
No, Bivol is like some Russian guy. He was like a whole weight class higher, like 20 pounds, sitting at 20 pounds higher and shit. He took up the fight. He thought he could beat him. It was a good fight.
And he went up there vegan. Like
yeah.
It was like what?
Yeah, he changed his whole diet plan and shit.
You're going up in weight and you're going vegan.
Yeah. Congrats, bro.
Jesus, boy, it's been weighing heavy on my chest. Pause.
Yeah, there's
like a chick with a fat rack. You know what I mean? My back's been hurting. Do you get my drift or not?
I get your drift. There's a big elephant in the room right now.
Oh, is that what we're talking about? The big elephant? Why are we telling Brad that he's an elephant right now?
No. We have some other things to address. There's issues in here that we're not discussing. Who said that, Laz?
Well, my daddy, right?
DRAK.
If you don't want to hear this topic,
not sign up for this.
Yeah, we've made it a special request to put timestamps on this episode.
Yeah, so you'll be able to skip through this. I know that some of you guys complain that we talk about this too much and this and that. So we'll make sure that we give you guys some timestamps so you guys can skip all this nonsense that
Brad,
you guys
you're gonna take care of the people, right? Yeah. Tell them, come on, talk to the people. Let them know that you got them. Just let them know that you got them.
I got you guys.
Perfect. All right. Well, if there's no timestamps, it's all on Brad.
All right, Brad. It's a lot of pressure, Brad.
All right. So the last time we were here, what was the last thing we heard? We heard the Tupac AI by Drake, right? That's the last one we heard. Yeah. And what did we say? We said like, oh shit, it's not looking good for Kendrick.
Kendrick,
It's not looking good at all.
And we are also, for our YouTube listeners, we will be playing these songs, so you guys aren't gonna hear the songs because we cut this out of our YouTube because we get fucking flagged and shit. But make sure you go to our Spotify if you want to listen to the songs with us and hear what we have to say while the song is on and stuff.
Or Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, Apple Podcasts. Anywhere but YouTube.
Yeah, we'll get demonetized.
Yeah, but if you want to see our like facial expressions, definitely go on YouTube.
Okay. Right. So we left off on Drake doing the Tupac AI.
Which I thought was great.
We all agreed that it wasn't looking too good for Kendrick, right? We all agreed.
Right.
And then he drops Euphoria.
And
immediate thoughts. I want to know what you...
Well, let's play it. I want to play all of these songs.
Let's do it. See, I didn't know that's what type of time we were on.
No, but we have to. We have to dissect these things for the people, bro. Like,
woo, shit, my man singing through that.
Euphoria. Them superpowers get neutralized. I can only watch in silence. The famous actor we once knew is looking paranoid and now spiraling. You're moving just like a degenerate. Every antic is feeling distasteful. I calculate you, not as calculated. I can even predict your angles. Fabricating stories on the family front, cause you heard Mr. Morale.
Before we go any further, what are you guys' thoughts right now? First time listening, when you guys...
First time when I heard it, I was like,
I didn't really fuck with the beat choice.
Yeah.
And you're like the one that came in here and also said Drake's beat choice wasn't the greatest. And that was just off of like when I'm listening to it. I didn't know it was going to change.
So at this point, you're like, this was played himself.
I'm at a fucking 5%er show. Spoken word. Yeah, like snapping poetry, my fingers. Yeah.
Master manipulator, I can smell the tails on you now. You're not a rap artist, you're a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU never had been your collection. I make music that electrify 'em. You make music that pacify 'em. I can double down on that line, but spare you this time. That's random acts of kindness. Know you're a master manipulator and habitual liar too. But don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you.
Money, I told you you're the best. Sanjay, you know you're my favorite.
Yeah, I'm out the way, I'm low, okay. Yeah, the island right here is remote, okay. I ain't thinking about no reaper, nigga, I'm reaping what I sow, okay. Got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house, like I'm Joe, okay. Hellcat, made his own voice in them type LA solo, okay. Everybody wanna be demon, wanna get tricked by your throwaway. And I might do a show a day.
Once a lame,
always a lame.
That's just fucking whack as fuck.
Make you go away. Have you ever played? Have you ever? Okay, nigga, let's play. Have you ever watch your enemy down? Like with a poker face. Have you ever paid $500,000 like to an open case? Well, I have, and I failed at both, but I came out straight. I hate when I rap or talk about guns, then somebody die, they turn into nuns, then I hop online like pray for my city. He faking for likes and digital hugs. His daddy a killer, he wanna be junior. They must have forgot the shit that they done. Dementia must run in his family, but let it get shaky. I park his son. The very first time I shot me a Drake, the homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough. Today I show you I learned from those mistakes. Somebody had told me that you got a ring. Oh God, I'm ready to double the wage. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian nigga make Pac turn in his grave.
Nickelodeon, what up?
Don't finish, you got shit twisted. What is it, the brakes? I hurt your feelings, you won't work with me no more, okay. There's 3 ghosts left, and I see 2 of them kissing and hugging on stage. I love them to death.
To me, this is like
I'll explain that phrase. It's nothing nobody can tell me. I don't wanna talk on no celly. You know I got language barriers. It's no accent you can sell me. You're cold and Ivory, know I'm a selfish nigga. The crown is heavy. I pray they my real friends. If not, Hawaiian W Melly. I don't like you popping shit.
Brad, pull up the lyrics for this thing.
Yeah, fuck all that pushing P. Let me see you push a T. You better off spinning the skin on him. You think about pushing me. He's Terrence Thornton, I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping feet. We ain't gotta get personal, this a friendly fade. You should keep it that way. I know some shit about niggas that make gonna wanna look like a saint. This ain't been about critics, not
That's
about
a lie.
About who the greatest is. Always been about love and hate. Now let me say I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you
stand
talk.
on it, stand on it.
You dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch flight, it's gonna be direct. We hate the bitches you fuck, cause they confuse themselves.
Here we go.
Notice I said we, it's not just me.
I'm with the culture feeling.
How many more fairy tale stories about your life till we had enough? How many more black features till you finally feel that you're black enough? I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. You gon' make a nigga bring back Puff. Let me see if Chubb really crashed something. You're my first one, like my last one. It's a classic.
We'll get to that. We'll get there.
Didn't tell him where you get your abs from. V12, it's a fast one. Last one. Headshot for the year. You better
still
walk
going
around like Daft Punk. Remember? Hey, Top Dog, who the fuck they think they playing with?
Talk to him.
Extortion, my middle name.
I'll give you a couple grand if you say that on my side, yo.
I'm allergic to the lame shit. Only you like being famous. Yachty can't give you no swag neither. I don't give a fuck about who you hang with.
Word.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Surprised you wanted that feature request. You know that we got some shit to address. I even hate when you say the word nigga, but that's just me, I guess. Some shit just cringeworthy. Ain't even gotta be deep, I guess. Still love when you see success. Everything with me is blessed. Keep making me dance, waving my hand. man and it won't be no threat. I'm knowing they call you the boy, but where's the man? Cause I ain't seen him yet. Matter of fact, I ain't even bleed him yet. Can I bleed him? When I see you stand by sexy red, I believe you see two bad bitches. I believe you don't like women. It's real competition. You might pop ass with them. Let's speak on percentage. Show me your splits. I'll make sure I double back with you. You assigned to a nigga that signed to a nigga that said he was signed to that nigga. Try cease and desist on the like that record. Oh, what? You ain't like that record? Back to back. I like that record. I'ma get back to that for the record. Why would I call around trying to get dirt on niggas? Y'all thinking my life is rap? That's whole shit. I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about that. Waking them up, know nothing about that. They tell them to pray, know nothing about that. They giving them tools to walk through life like day by day, know nothing about that. Teaching them morals, integrity, discipline. Listen, man, you don't know nothing about that. Speaking the truth and consider what God's considering. You don't know nothing about that. Ain't 20v1, it's 1v20. If I gotta smack niggas that right with you.
Talk to
them out too. I clean them out too. Tell Bean that he better stay right with you.
Where you at?
Am I battling ghosts or AI? Nigga feeling like Joe Hell Austin. Funny he was in a film called AI. And my 6'6" telling me to off him. I'm a blick niggas all in they coughing. Yeah, OB-ho niggas is dick riders. Tell them run to America to imitate heritage. They can't imitate this violence. What I learned is niggas don't like the West Coast, and I'm fine with it. I'll push the line with it. Pick a nigga off one at a time with it. We can be on a 3-hour time difference. Don't speak on the family, Crody. It can get deep in the family, Crody. Talk about me and my family, Crody. Someone go bleed in your family, Crody. I be at New Hall King eating fried rice with a dip sauce and a blammy, Crody. Tell me your cheese and farm. We can do this right now on the camera, Crody. Hey, fuck y'all niggas. I don't trust y'all niggas. I wave one finger and thump y'all niggas like Phil go punk y'all niggas. They punk y'all niggas. Nobody never took my food. Whoever that's fucking with them, fuck you niggas and fuck the industry too. If you take it there, I'm taking it further. That's something you don't.
My favorite part right here.
We don't wanna hear you say nigga no more. We don't wanna hear you say nigga no more.
So my immediate reaction was and if you guys need me to translate,
my whole fucking flow. Word for word, bar for bar.
that's for you guys that didn't hear.
My whole fucking flow. Word for word, bar for bar.
I didn't really. There was bars in there. There was definitely bars in there. We can't take that from Kendrick. There was bars in there, but the first beat, like I said, I didn't really like that. The second beat, it sounded like a beat that you already used with Keem. And before even Drake mentions that Keem had a pen in it, I kind of thought this shit sounds like Baby Keem might have wrote this shit. I'm not saying all of it because towards the end it does have like it changes again. But when the beat immediately changes, I'm like, we've never really heard Kendrick rap like this. Like, it sounds like some like
it's almost like I haven't heard him rap in 5 years, huh?
Either yeah. And the time that we did it, it was on that fucking Baby Keem song with a similar beat.
You mean he wasn't on a rap battle?
Huh?
Go ahead.
I'm just saying that the beat sounds like he reused the beat.
So you didn't like the production on this?
The production, I don't want to say I don't like the production because the production is good. I'm just saying the beats aren't it.
So you didn't like the beat selection?
Beat selection, no. There's bars in there. There's also lies in there, but we don't know that they're lies until later.
So you're just talking about how you felt about
the record. Yeah. There's definitely bars in there that had to be addressed, and they get addressed in other songs.
I don't think there's like any filler lines in that song. Like at first listen, for sure, I was like, okay, like what is he saying? You know, like I'm trying to. I was on the same when you sent like your reaction to it. I laughed a bit because I'm like, it's kind of funny. Like I need to really listen to this shit, and I kept listening to it. If you go on Genius right now, I don't think there's a filler line in that whole song, in that 6-minute song. Like,
to me, hold on. To me, what pisses me off, not pisses me off, but what
it pissed you off.
No, it doesn't piss. This part doesn't piss me off. What I don't like, I guess, is like,
let's keep it on Euphoria too before you.
Yeah, you reused. For this song, you just reused. It sounds like you went on Twitter and just reused people's jokes. Like you reused, like fucking Pusha T's, Rick Ross. Like you just reusing their like fucking jokes.
There was people have said about Drake before.
Then like he obviously got like booty tickled because Drake said he's never shot a gun, and he had to tell us like the first time I shot a Draco, I didn't shoot it right. Like okay,
but that's not the only thing he said. Like it's funny because on the end of the Tupac song, Drake is like, you better have a triple entendre come in, or like some lyrical gymnastic shit. So this is exactly what he asked for. Okay. He asked for this lyrical miracle. Let me
So break down that Draco line.
He said the first time I shot a Draco, which he's talking about a gun. My homie told me to shoot. Like I didn't point low enough. This time I do it, I'll show you I've learned from my mistakes, which means like the first time I shot the Draco, I didn't aim low enough, so the recoil went high. He's like, this time I'm not shooting the Draco, but I'm shooting at Drake. It's a double entendre.
How? Like I guess, yeah, I get it.
What do you mean how?
You use Draco. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's wordplay. It's a rap battle.
Yeah. What does that have to do with like shooting it a little lower though? Like I get it. You use Drake's name to kind of like,
because you could also refer that to like, oh, that was a low blow, or like, oh, you aim low on that. Like that's a term too. Aiming low is a term.
If it's talking about guns, Drake's been talking about guns and shit. Like,
see, I'm trying to be as objective as possible.
Me too. I am too. But I'm just saying, like,
I think that's a really clever
I'm saying
bar.
that these are the bars that like people. I see people like, oh, this bar is fucking, like, to me that bar is not. There's harder bars in this song.
And not only that, it's about delivery too. Like how you were able to put that like in the middle of everything else, and then still keep it going with other shit. Like that's a really clever bar. The first time I aimed at Drake, like I didn't aim low enough. Like this time I'll do it. I'll show you. I learned from my mistakes or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
So I think that's really clever. It's a double entendre and it's wordplay. Draco.
I'll give you wordplay, but I don't get double entendre from it. I'll give you wordplay just because Drake.
Like if you shoot a gun and you don't, like if you shoot a gun straight and it recoils, it's gonna shoot up.
It's gonna miss.
So you miss.
Yeah.
So you gotta aim lower and you hit your target.
Yeah. And they used to let me shoot guns out there, but everyone does it out there. Drake's been saying he's been shooting guns. We don't care about shooting guns. I guess Draco, like, it's cool. Like, I guess I just didn't think that line was as good as other lines. Like,
and before we even get there, like, what did he say? He's like, what did he say? Can you make that a little bit bigger on there?
I think there were some parts.
Hellcat. Okay, sorry.
There were some parts in like his verse that if
we shouldn't like break it down like that much because we gotta move on.
That like got to Drake. There's sometimes where it got really serious. He did have bars at some points. To me personally, I didn't like how he went in. Mm-hmm. That like turned me off. Mm-hmm. Like the first beat was like slow, but then when the beat changes and he goes in like and sounds like he's screaming, I'm personally not a fan of that. I'm personally right. He does have some bars, but I feel like there was a lot of fillers, and those fillers might be those like double entendres.
No, you're right there. Go down.
But to me, like I was like, oh, why would he say that? Like to me, it wasn't like that.
Right here where he says Hellcat made his homeboys and them types sell their soul. Okay, everybody want to be a demon till they get chipped by a throwaway. Isn't like Future's middle name Demon, and he has a song called Throwaway? Like, wouldn't that be a shot?
Yeah, it's a shot. And that's probably a harder bar than the fucking Draco shit.
And that's what I mean. Like, there's a lot of this shit that he's saying, and you're like, wait, I don't get it. But it's like ciphered.
That's on both of them. That's on both of their songs. Like, when we move on to the next one, we're gonna say the same thing about like that's all these songs. These songs are diss songs, bro.
Okay, yeah,
we're in
exactly, and we're also talking about diss songs. Like, how much, like, because I know this is like a reoccurring topic, like. Monty's like, oh, you're like, I don't like the beat. Monty's saying like, I don't like how you, but like,
he's rapping, rap wise, like punchline wise. I said,
yeah, that's why I said.
He said, there's bars in there, but honestly, the song was long and there was only a couple parts where I thought, oh, that was good, and then after that, I would get like kind of.
So you deducting points for the song being like long?
No, for the like what I felt as like fillers. That's what I'm deducting it for.
Yeah.
And then like, okay, let's get to me when I first finished listening to the song the first time, I'm like, bro, this fool sounds like a fucking toxic ass ex-girlfriend.
The Y and Melly line.
Like, yeah, hold on. We'll get there. It's like he sounds like a fucking crazy ex-girlfriend. He's a manipulator. He has his abs done. Oh no, he does this. He does that. Like, bro, chill. Like,
well, it's like it's rap battling. Like,
no, I feel you.
That's the whole point of a rap battle is to make your opponent look funny.
I know, but it sounds like you're more of like you're like when Drake is doing it, he's coming like kind of like. I don't know. It's different, bro. It's just different. To me, it just sounds like you're complaining. Like, oh, he has his abs done. He's a manipulator. Like, bro.
I hate the way that you talk.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
that part, I kind of get what you're saying, but, like, I don't know. I don't see it as, like,
that's just how extreme. I saw it.
Yeah.
And then you get to the part where he doesn't want his girl to, Drake to say the N-word anymore, but he's married to a girl that's lighter than Drake and says the N-word.
But I think what Kendrick is saying is like, fool, you're trying to act like this gangster American rapper. Like,
bro, he's black. His dad is black as fuck.
Yeah, that's fine. But he's saying the persona that
it's
you're
like
portraying.
saying that we're not fucking Mexican. I portray Mexican because my mom is is full American, and my dad's full Mexican. That's like me saying, "Oh, I'm not really this because you're portraying to be Mexican." No, bro. I think my mom and my dad is really fucking Mexican, so I'm really fucking Mexican. Like,
yeah, but we all know that Drake wasn't really like born into that kind of like
the culture.
So
he's black, bro. He can say the fucking word.
This isn't what he's.
Like he's saying what Kendrick is saying. Like, oh, you can't say the word because you're not us. You're not the culture.
That's what I just said. He wasn't born with like in that environment.
That's who. He's black. The N-word doesn't come from hip hop, bro. Like
it doesn't come from hip hop. It comes from where?
Slavery.
Okay, but who's saying it nowadays? Like, where does it come from?
Black people.
Okay, yeah, and so what he's saying
Drake is not black?
Drake didn't grow up in that.
It doesn't matter when you grow, bro. We know white people that can say.
But I'm saying that's what Kendrick is like trying to target.
He's trying
that doesn't hit because he's black.
He's trying to say, bro, like everything about you is fake. You got fake abs. You're like on this fucking weight loss shit. Like you're portraying this black character that actually causes violence inside of our.
You can't portray something he is, bro.
But the persona that he portrays, he's saying like, bro, you're pretty much a whole actor, bro, and you're over here. Like,
all of them are, bro. They're all fucking celebrities.
I don't know if Kendrick's a fucking actor.
Bro, probably not Kendrick because he stays in and shit. But
which is why he's like
all of them. Future, the person that Metro, all of those people that he was on this. They're all. Fucking Future has came out and we've talked about it. I don't fucking do drugs like I do on my like. They're all fucking faking, bro. Like for you to like, oh, this fool's a faker. Like they're all fake. Like they're all fake.
Right, but I think
so you're saying that Drake is fake.
All of them are. You think that they're gonna?
Yeah,
you can keep a fucking persona like that for that long, bro? Like.
Okay, but I think what he's talking about here is like, bro, you come, you play
he's
this.
Trying to push him out the culture.
Let me talk, bro. He's like, you come, you play this cosplay character, you actually cause violence inside the community, you get people killed, and you're just over here like playing a role. Like I think that's kind of what he's saying throughout this whole song.
And that's what Kendrick does too. His music, I've heard podcasts saying, bro, I've done drive-bys to Kendrick shit. Like, you're causing violence in your own community and you're fucking talking about it and glorifying it as well. You guys are doing the same thing. You guys are both rappers rapping about similar shit, except Drake raps about bitches and shit.
So yeah, it's a whole competition. That's what this whole thing is about.
Yeah, but
so
you saying that Drake can't do it and he's playing this persona?
No, I'm not saying that he can't do it.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying that that's what the song is saying.
No, what he's trying to say is that I'm a better rapper than you.
Yeah, exactly.
For many of these reasons.
What does that have to do with abs? What does that have to do with?
Because you got to discredit like someone's persona.
Yeah.
You have to hurt their brand in order for you to be like, my shit is better. I just schooled you. I was able to make you.
But that's what I'm talking about.
Look funny to
You're not going at his rapping, bro. You're going at his, oh, you have fake abs,
bro,
and you're not black enough.
Bro, have you ever seen a rap battle? They go about each other about everything. They're not gonna.
I've seen it, but I'm just saying that this is not.
This is a rap battle.
If you're talking about I'm the best rapper, attack his rap skills.
Oh my god!
Like Drake is attacking your rap skills.
I've never heard a rap battle where they just clown each other's raps throughout the whole thing.
I'm not saying that they don't, but he's not doing it at all. All he's saying is
he's showing
I'm picking out your character. This is who you are. And you're a manipulator. You have abs. You're not a good dad. When all of us, and I heard you say, when that line came on, we all sat here and said, dude, Drake's a good dad before. We've all sat here and said that before.
I don't know.
We've all sat here and said that before.
I don't think I've ever said, hey, Drake's a good dad.
No, we were talking about Drake being a dad. And we were like, yeah, Drake's a good dad. Like, he's actually in his life. Bro, we've seen Drake.
I didn't say that.
Like, saying that, oh, just because you don't show I don't show my kid how to fucking pray. Does that make me a fucking bad dad?
No, it doesn't make you a bad
exactly.
dad.
So why is it bad? Why is Drake a bad guy for not teaching his like? Just, how do you know his son doesn't pray? Like,
hey, can I get my point across? Look,
okay,
it's a battle. It's a rap battle. The judges, there are no judges, but you win.
We are the judges,
but you win this by public perception. So how do you hurt someone who's so at the whole top? You make everyone around them look at them a certain type of way, and I think this is just the way that Kendrick chose to do it, bro. You can't diss someone for 6 minutes about their raps and how they make them. And
yeah, but you didn't do it at all.
I know, because I fucking picked you apart as a human being. I picked you apart as a human on some real shit.
You're talking about a song. You just said if we're doing a rap, we have to do some. We can't do a whole song about rapping like you're rapping, but you have to do some of it. Bro, and he didn't do any of it.
If you watch rap battles,
all right, what do you give this song out of 10?
I give it a solid 8. If we're
Okay,
talking
what do you
about,
give this song out of 10?
Wait. If we're talking about
everything put together, the diss, the beats, everything, the lyrics, everything, bro. That's how we're judging this song.
As a song or as a
everything together,
or as a rap diss.
Rap diss and a song. We're doing all this together. It's like we're not gonna give two separate.
I'll give it a 9.
It's Kendrick versus Drake, so you'll give it a 9.
I'll give it a 9.
Okay.
I'd probably give it a 7.
I'd give it like a 6.
I give it a 9 just because if you go through Rap Genius, bro, you won't find a filler line on that shit.
But there's this. We have to move on to this next song.
That's fine.
I'm not gonna say that about all the songs.
I'm not telling you to do it.
Across,
I'm not telling you to do it.
So you're giving this a 9.
I'm giving this a 9.
Okay, you give it a 6. I give it a 7.
Yeah.
Let's play the next song, which was it wasn't that one. Wasn't it the? Or was that one the
It
next
was
one?
Family Matters.
Okay, Family
Drake.
Matters was the next one. You had to play it though.
So Drake rebutted the Family Matters.
And this was what, about like a week later? Back.
Was it?
Yeah.
All right, play 616. I gotta refresh my memory too on that one.
I think that's the one where he's like saying that he's hiding a daughter and shit.
Oh, Kendrick's song. Yeah, it's like a.
No, it's not that one.
Oh, which one's the 616? Oh no, the 616 one is different. Yeah, but 616 in LA.
Oh yeah, so it was Euphoria, and then it was this. Yeah. So at this point, Kendrick has already dropped twice on. So he dropped that the night, and then in the morning he dropped this one.
I'm gonna start listening now.
Yeah, this one, the beat alone takes the shit to the grade I gave the other one.
It gives me the opportunity to like, oh shit, fall into it more. Again, this is just my, perspective, my personal like take on it.
I might, I don't know. I gotta go back and read some of those lyrics again, but I feel like the beginning of this was probably written already before.
Yeah, it seems like.
And then he added to the bottom of it.
It sounds like that hook was like written, or like the part that he sings was like he just added like the Drake diss into it around it. But it's still a good, very well put together song. It sounds like an indie song at some point. It moves you in that way.
This one had jabs that were like, okay, like you gotta like listen. It's not actually. This is. I mean, it's still like. I guess you guys are saying like you gotta break the person down. He's giving us a perfect breakdown of what he thinks Drake is, right? Like, I
think it's mental warfare. I think he's
for him,
trying
right?
to get him paranoid. He's trying to make him double guess himself.
Dude,
oh fuck, is there really a mole in my shit? Because he's at this point he's heard it already from the weekend when he's like, there's leaks in your operation and shit like that. Like, so at this point it's like a reoccurring theme. So I think at this point he's like, well, now let me trip him out, and then
I think that yeah. Keep going.
That's what I think.
If Drake ever goes on shrooms and listens to like Kendrick shit, it would be like, like the last one, he would definitely give him like a bad trip, in my opinion.
Oh yeah,
that mental warfare is like good. He does that in his voice.
When I listen to this song, before I even listen to the newer ones of this, I keep like he kept bringing moles up, right? I still, when this song came out, I still didn't feel like he had anyone. I felt like he kept saying that for the same reason, to like see if Drake was like. Would like fucking push the button or something or release something. I don't know. I just felt like he didn't really have anyone. There was really no information like leaking. Like he was just.
I feel like he had like that information like when he wrote the last one, and he was hyping it up. He's like, "Ha, like you don't know what I got." He was like, he sounded confident in that one.
Yeah. Like here,
so he's had at this point he has all that information, and he's just loading up on songs like giving warning shots, basically.
Yeah,
that's how I feel this one.
I give this one a 7 still.
I give this one a 7. I give it another point than the last one.
I give this one a 7 just because I felt like it was less direct.
Yeah.
Like the ending for sure felt like it was aimed at Drake, but like some of this I felt like it was like a
recycled.
If the shoe fits type of thing. Like for sure he filled some shit in, but
I think that this shit, even the beginning, even though I said it was written like before, I do believe that maybe he had Drake in mind or someone in mind when this shit was written. Like you said, if the shoe fits where, but like that's the only reason my score didn't go from 7 to 8 because I feel like it might be recycled.
Yeah. So what did Drake respond to this?
That's where he did the Family Matters.
Okay.
This is where it gets really funny.
Oh, and on the cover it was the Maybach glove, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the cover of it was a Maybach glove.
So at this point, this is all funny to me.
Can you actually?
I'm like, hell yeah, this will just drop twice back to back on this fool.
Go on YouTube and play the music video.
Oh, and you know what? I was actually with Brad when this dropped. Brad, that's right. I was like, you hear him?
Yeah, we were vibing, and this was like, oh my god, Drake just dropped, and then we played it. And
played it live. I think that's Tupac's ring, actually.
No, Tupac's ring is the crown one. That's Kendrick Lamar's wife's engagement ring.
Is it?
Yes.
So how did Drake get a hold of it?
Sorry to break it to you. He paid a lot of money for it.
Damn.
So he paid money to buy her ring?
Yeah. You just go ahead.
Purchasing power. Like I was telling Andre that Drake has more purchasing power than Kendrick.
Yeah.
He has a lot more. You know, he could come at him from more angles, like buying a van, paying a tow truck, getting it demolished. These are petty little things that,
buying the engagement ring.
Buying Tupac's rings. Like, this is thing that purchasing power, back to my point, allows.
Yeah.
Changing Kendrick's house to Aubrey's house. That's the directions. Now, if you look up Kendrick's house, it says Aubrey's house. Shit like that.
He has that much power.
Little petty shit like that.
That's the thing, though. Like, okay, first of all, what do you rate this song?
Go to the lyrics of this, but what do we rate this? I give this a 9. I personally think this is the best song of the whole battle.
I give this a 7.
First song 7, second song like 5, third song.
We're talking about this song right now.
Well, yeah, there's three.
Okay,
there's three.
okay,
There's three.
yeah,
First part, what did I say? 7. Second part.
No, we're not doing it. Just give it 1.
His last part was like 7.5.
Okay, so you give it a 7.5.
Yeah, the video does make it better for the first and the last one.
Yeah.
I didn't like.
So on average, 7, I guess.
Yeah, he was talking the shit on here, but oh wait, so you think it's a what? It's a 9? You say it's the best song out of the whole
out of the whole thing. Just because it's something that I could play in my car, even if I didn't listen to the lyrics, I could play and it's gonna change.
Yeah, I didn't like the middle part. I wouldn't be able to listen to that. Just
you weren't listening to and read it's the same thing as he said. There's like lines in there that if you were like listening and you understood, you'd be like, oh fuck, like
yeah, I know.
I'm talking about
I judge this the same as I judge.
Yeah. So you give it a 7.5.
I'm talking about this like in the form of a rap battle. Like, yeah, is it easy? Is this an easier listen to? Yeah, but like. I think context wise and the substance in it.
It was juicy. He got Kendrick
to me
in many more ways, in my opinion, in the first the whole thing. But like it got my attention more.
Here's what I didn't like. I didn't like how he started addressing Rick Ross and ASAP and all that, because if Kendrick just dropped a 6-minute song and then another 3-minute song back to back, strictly dedicated to you, you gotta match the energy.
But you gotta remember that Drake is the only one coming at Kendrick. Everyone's dropping left and right for fucking Drake, so he has to respond to all of it, bro. Like you can't.
At some point,
like you had to respond. He gave him the whole Tupac Snoop Dogg thing. That shit was directed at him, and you said
that was all to him.
Yeah, like I get it. Like it's not Kendrick, but it's like if you're getting jumped, you're not gonna focus on one guy.
Yeah, I gave that one like a 9. That the Tupac Snoop Dogg one, I give that one a 9. I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah. Like. There's some of the bars in here, like obviously there's the Kendrick line about Drake being a snitch. He said, I didn't tell, there's no fucking paperwork, and I did get slid from my AP, like I got jacked, cool. Like, but no one told, you're lying about that.
Mm-hmm. The thing is, like, okay, what's the next song? Is there another song?
Hold on. We're not done here.
All right.
We're not done here. I think this is where he made the mistake.
Okay.
What?
Because you're like over here saying like you should come at him for his raps, and then at the same.
Well,
hold on. Let me. You talked. And now you're like championing this and applauding this best song out of the whole disc, but like he's mentioning like his wife, his kids.
But he's replying to the shit.
Right.
That's the thing.
But now it's straight. This is what I mean.
This is why I give Drake the fucking edge, because he's responding to the fucking shit that you're alleging. He's responding to the shit that you're doing. Kendrick never responds to any of it. He just keeps dissing you and hopes he keeps throwing songs out there and hopes that all the other shit gets covered up. Like he's not fucking responding to anything. Like, and that's why I give Drake the edge. That's why this song is better, because you're getting, just like you're accusing me, I'm gonna accuse you now. and you're not responding to any of it.
And this is where, like, I think the dynamic changes, because on this is where I start hearing Drake get defensive.
Well, it's not defensive. It's just responding.
And I think Kendrick is more on the, well, I don't care what you're saying, I'm just going to keep bombing on you type of thing. I think the dynamic is way different.
To me, I see that he's doing that, but it's because he's trying to, like,
save face. He's trying to save face.
Yeah, he
Kendrick
is. This fool just called me a fucking woman beater. Fuck, I'm going to just keep throwing shit out so people don't fucking...
I'm saying Drake's trying to save face because he's like, fool, I didn't rap. Like, he's trying to be defensive about it, as opposed to Kendrick's more like, well, because I don't care what you say. I'm just going to keep bombing on you. I'm going to keep out rapping you because this is what we're doing right now. We're not talking about any other shit. Fool, we're criticizing who's a better rapper right now.
Exactly, but watch. You're a great rapper if you're able to respond and this person. You're accusing me. I'm fucking addressing the accusation that you fucking accused me of doing. I'm addressing it, and I'm still gonna. There's some bars here for you. So like,
it was a good response, and Drake has been his responses have been on point from the beginning. And Kendrick's, in my opinion, has not been until the last song. To me, it started gaining traction.
Let's take it one. Okay, so then we do this. You say it's the best song, whatever.
The hardest shit on there isn't towards Kendrick. The hardest shit on there is towards fucking A$AP Rocky to me.
And this is where I think the OVO heads were like, oh, he's got a nuclear bomb and he's going to drop it on Kendrick. And I guess it was supposed to be that Dave, that this was it was supposed to be
that's a big thing too. Like
that Dave Free is supposedly like his kid's baby father or whatever.
So pretty much
that's what Drake is saying.
There's a rumor that, according to Drake, there's a rumor that Kendrick's baby mama, their fucking son, is really his manager's son.
Yeah,
that's what he's alluding to in the song.
Well, later on we find out the wife isn't fucking following Kendrick, but she's following Dave Free. And
where you jumping the timeline here?
But yeah, this is where he throws Dave Free's name out there.
Okay,
and like this is supposed to be like the big nuclear. Oh my god, like you're a cuck, whatever the fuck. And so this was like, oh shit, this played. Me and Brad were at his crib. We played it and we watched the video, and I was like, damn, ain't no way. And so we kept watching the playoffs, and 15, 20 minutes later, I'm like, dude, there's no fucking way Kendrick dropped.
Yeah.
And Kendrick,
all right, let's play that part.
So Kendrick steps all over this, which I think would have been.
I don't know if it's step all over.
It stepped on his moment, bro. This was supposed to be the swing.
On the moment, yeah.
This was supposed to be the. Like where he's like, oh hell yeah, like I'm back in control. Like I took the whole momentum and I shifted it, and he almost did.
Yeah, and then Drake hit him with this.
But I think I think he did this so this came out. I think Drake knew that this.
He did not fucking know that this was coming, dog.
I know Drake knew that this was coming. I know for a fact that this is the bomb that because Kendrick had a bomb, and everyone knows this bomb, and this is the bomb. And the bomb was dropped after the other bomb.
You're saying that
Drake was anticipating this.
You're saying that Drake dropped a 7-minute song with the 7-minute video in hopes that Kendrick Lamar would drop
the best shit that he has. Yes, that's because they both have been hearing from both sides. These guys both have one song.
Okay.
And what are you gonna reply to the bomb with? A fucking bomb.
I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsive. I look at him and wish your grandpa would have wore a condom. I'm sorry that you gotta grow up and then stand behind him. Life is hard, I know. The challenges always go beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us until we grown. Hey, you're a good kid that need good leadership. Let me be your mentor, since your daddy don't teach you shit. Never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son. Never fall.
Wasn't he gonna get beat up by Diddy at some point?
I think T.I. pissed on Drake.
You could be a bitch even if you got bitches.
Wasn't he gonna get beat up by Diddy and someone stepped in?
Ain't cool.
You're a black man,
but I think Diddy slapped Chubbs, no?
Do some push-ups, get some discipline. Don't cut them corners like your daddy.
After we find
he slapped Drake.
Yeah, but after we find out how much power Diddy has, I mean, I'm sure he's slapping everyone. He's not the only person he's slapped.
Don't be ashamed about who you with. That's how he treats your mom. Don't have a kid to hide again. Be sure 5% will comprehend, but 95 is lost. Be proud of who you are. Your strength come from within. Lot of superstars, that's real, but your daddy ain't one of them. And you nothing like him. You'll carry yourself as king. Can't understand me right now. Just play this when you 18. Dear Sandra, your son got some habits, I hope you don't undermine them. Especially with other girls that's hurt inside this climate. You're a woman, so you know how it feels to be in alignment with emotions, hoping a man can see you and not be blinded. Dear Dennis, you gave birth to a master manipulator. Even using you to prove who he is a huge favor. I think you should ask for more paper, and more paper, and more paper. I'm blaming you for all his gambling addictions, psychopath intuition, the man that liked to play victim. You raised a horrible fucking person. The nerve of you, Dennis. Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen. Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. Him and Weinstein should get fucked up in a cell for the rest of their life. He hates black women, hypersexualize them with kinks of a nympho fetish. Grew facial hair because he understood being the beard just fit him better. He got sex offenders on OVO that he keep on a monthly allowance. A child should never be compromised, and he keeping his child around him. And we gotta raise our daughters knowing there's predators like him lurking. Fuck a rap battle, he should die so all of these women can live with a purpose. I've been in this industry 12 years, I'ma tell y'all one little secret. It's some weird shit going on, and some of these artists be here to police it. They be streamlining victims all inside of their home and calling them tender. Then leak videos of themselves to further push their agendas. To any woman that be playing this music, know that you're playing your sister, or better yet, selling your niece. To the weirdos, not the good ones. Cat Williams, I gave you the truth, so I'ma get mines. The embassy about to get raided too, it's only a matter of time. Hey, Lil Bron, keep the family away. Hey, Curry, keep the family away. To anybody that embody the love for their kids, keep the family away. They looking at you too if you standing by him. Keep the family away. I'm looking to shoot through any pervert that lives. Keep the family safe. Dear baby girl, I'm sorry that your father not active inside your world. He don't commit to much, but it's music, yeah, that's for sure. He a narcissist, misogynist, living inside his songs. Try to destroy families rather than taking care of his own. Should be teaching you timetables or watching Frozen with you. Or at your 11th birthday, singing poems with you. Instead, he being Turks, paying for sex and popping perks, examples that you don't deserve. I wanna tell you that you're loved, you're brave, you're kind. You got a gift to change the world and can change your father's mind. Cause our children is the future, but he lives inside confusion. Money's always been illusion, but that's the life he's used to. His father probably didn't claim him neither. History do repeats itself, sometimes it don't need a reason. But I would like to say it's not your fault that he's hiding another child. Give him grace, this the reason I made Mr. Morale, so our babies like you can cope later. Give you some confidence to go through something, it's hope later. I never want to hear you chasing man, cause it's felt behavior. Sitting in the club with sugar daddies for validation.
I have one question though, like, how do you tuck your kids in and kiss them goodnight when you're separated and you live across the country? That's all I'm gonna ask. Isn't that his whole thing? Like, I tuck my kids, they wake up, I kiss them goodnight. They wake up, I pray with them. But you're separated and you live across the country.
I don't know. I don't know any of these people personally. I don't know where they live.
Well, they're exposing. So you believe all this, but you won't believe.
I didn't say
when
that. Drake
says, "Oh, like he's separated. He lives in New York and he's going through these problems."
Okay. No, I didn't know Kendrick was separated from his kids.
No, that's what you didn't listen to the last song. Like, they're not together. He lives in New York. Mm-hmm. He claims to kiss his kids goodnight and tuck them in every night.
Yeah,
and wakes up with them and prays with them. But
okay, so that's a jab at Kendrick.
No,
so
that's nowhere in the song. That's just a question to me. Like, you're just keep attacking people for not like being present in people's lives and this and that. But
see, I think you're getting it like a little mix.
No. I'm not even talking about the daughter part. Like,
no,
I'm just,
me neither.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about the music in itself. I think like what I'm envisioning is that they're like going at each other with the best of their skills. Hey, my skills can do this to you. What can your skills do? How can you rebuttal?
Yeah, but you're saying, dear Adonis, I'm sorry, this man is your father. Like, you're obviously speaking like, what do you mean? Like, this is like addressing like, oh, he's not a fucking good dad to you. This is what he's addressing in this song. Like,
it's psychological warfare.
I know, but that's what I mean. Like, how are you saying all this?
Okay, so this is like a more emotional, psychological approach to attacking Drake, which I think it was great. When I heard this song, it was in my head. I was like, damn, okay, this is eerie. Actually, oh yeah, if I was Drake, I'd feel some type of way after hearing this.
Well, yeah, that's
what I felt. That was my initial, like, you know.
Me and Brad were just looking at each other like, Oh,
well, yeah, because there's a bunch of lines in there that are like, what the fuck if this is true? Like, and the whole predator shit, like, I feel like, what can you say after you just got called the woman beater? Like, oh, that fool's a rapist, like a predator.
But he didn't
like,
pull this up out of nowhere though. Like, those notions have been there about Drake for a long time now. The same way that people
about what, like, there's one girl on the stage, like,
it's bro, not just her.
Bro, there's literally this girl is like the daughter of someone that runs fucking what's that guy's name that
no
that
facts on this podcast,
no
bro.
This is what I'm telling you. This is a daughter of someone that runs a label there. She got on stage. Drake asked her, how old are you? She said 17. And she's like, whoa, you're thick, and then kissed her on the cheek.
He said, why are you shaped like that?
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
I remember that. I remember that. I saw that video.
So you don't think that's weird?
Yeah, it's weird, but we gotta keep in mind that Drake is from Canada, where the fucking obviously he didn't like. It's not right what he did and shit, but this girl got on stage. She even came out and said, like, bro, like, he didn't choose me from out the crowd. It was someone else. Like, she came out and said that today. Like,
the young impressionable girls. What the fuck are they gonna? Of course, there's a superstar on stage.
All right, bro.
Fool, if you're the man, you're not.
All right, so you're gonna keep listening to Drake? Yeah, because so this. How are you gonna listen to Drake if you believe any of this?
This is a rap battle, bro.
I know, but how can you listen to someone if you believe this?
What do you
like?
mean?
If you believe that Drake really is a predator and all, I wouldn't listen to him if I really thought that.
I still
like,
play Ignition.
I don't like. I'll listen to that shit if it comes on. We've said it on here. I'll listen to it if that shit comes on. But am I playing that shit? No.
Yeah, I think you kind of like
no, bro. How?
I don't think you're compartmentalizing what this is. Like this is
he's saying like he's a predator, rap
battling. Yeah, after you just told my bitch,
and we're breaking down the lyrics. That's the thing. Like the whole thing when it's this song.
You brought up the predator shit, and I'm just saying, like, yeah, Kendrick didn't bring that up out of nowhere. Like, this has been roaming around the same way people used to say P Diddy's gay or P Diddy's on some gay shit. How it was just rumored. It was been rumored that Drake does weird shit.
Kendrick's
and
putting
just
it to
floats in
light.
the air.
And that's the thing. That's why I'm saying. And then you obviously believe this. Are you still going to listen to Drake?
Yes,
but how can you listen to someone that does this shit?
The same way that you would still listen to Ignition
because I can
if it comes on, but I'm not gonna go and put on R. Kelly Ignition,
dog,
bro.
I know how to compartmentalize areas of my life. Where
no, you were just saying how fucking sick fucks these presidents are for doing this and Weinstein is for this.
Crush. He's not my crush. Okay. Let me get that straight. He's like a brother. He's a brother. I met Drake in an Australian hotel. I was touring and he was touring too, and honestly his managers just came up to my dad and said, Drake loves the show, come to his show tonight. And I was like, oh my goodness. And my dad, honestly, he was on T-Mobile, he was on the phone to T-Mobile trying to get us Wi-Fi for Australia. He was like, I don't know who Drake is. And I was like, are you joking me? Drake? He wants to see me? And I was like, okay, we're going. So I got my outfit prepared and I went there and he was such a fanboy and I was such a fangirl that and honestly we text all the time now. He helps me with everything, like just life lessons. He's amazing. He's a great human being, and we went to dinner afterwards and we had dinner the next day and then we met in Sydney. Hotline Bling is one of my favorites, or passion fruit.
So my response to that is, so every athlete that goes and watches little kids, the high schoolers play high school when they text them, it's the same thing, bro. They're in the fucking industry. Like, you can have mentors. Like, just because she's like young doesn't mean that he can't mentor her. Literally, LeBron James goes and watches fucking high school players and probably texts them all the time. And it's not just LeBron James, it's fucking soccer players that go and watch high school kids. Throughout sports, people fucking have mentors, bro. We've had mentors, like, and they're all usually older than you. Like, this is like some TikTok bullshit that people just trying to push. If he ever does come out to do that shit, fuck.
That don't sound like grooming to you? like going on dates with like an underage girl, and
she's.
That doesn't sound like grooming.
So it's grooming when LeBron James is out there fucking telling a fucking high school girl, "Good job," and they text like, "Hey, work on your jumper," and like
when they go on dates is what he said.
I'm sure they go to dinner. These people go to dinner. You fucking watch interviews of these athletes that are in high school. Oh, I've been to dinner with LeBron James. Like these people do that. They're in the same industry, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, look. It could be grooming, but that's just because like we're so used to hearing about that in the industry, you know. So we automatically
that's just big right now.
Automatically like default to that, you know. But I get you. I get what you're saying. It can also be like professional and like just out of love.
This same girl is older now, and she's came out and said like, "Bro, like me and Drake are still cool."
Okay, well then Kendrick Drake just addressed that by that interview. It got it that. It's been like addressed.
I'm saying that's not the only two girls. Like there's more. There's more.
Yeah. I'm sure there's thousands.
Get it, bro. Like every fucking if you search into every fucking artist, fucking
wasn't there a picture of him kissing like Kylie Jenner and she was 16 and he was 31?
Bro, Tyga was out here taking Kylie Jenner to different fucking islands to fuck her, and people were still fucking bumping his shit.
Yeah,
like people don't. Fucking
all right, people don't care. All right,
but
all I'm saying is that Kendrick. Kendrick didn't make it up. Like,
yeah. There's been
and Drake hasn't made up him beating women either. He hasn't. He didn't address that on this.
I know. I wasn't even talking about.
No, I know, but
you're talking about this.
I'm just saying, like you said, he didn't bring this up out of nowhere. Drake didn't bring that shit up out of nowhere either.
I'm saying, dog, you just told my bitch to twerk, and you said that my kid belongs to someone else. Well, I can say
but he brought the kids first.
I can say
he brought the kids first. If anyone brings up my kids first, what the fuck am I gonna fucking do? Like, bro, it's on me if my kids get brought up. Just like it's on Kendrick. He even said, you didn't have to put the kids in this, bro.
Exactly. Kendrick said that.
No, Drake said that, and Kendrick brought the kids up in the first thing, in the first song.
All right. Next
song. What was the next song?
Next song, which I think was the nail in the coffin.
What do we rate this song?
This one I rate an 8 based on like what it did.
This one I gave it an 8, and for like a battle, I gave it an 8.
Battle song, I give it an 8.
It was a good hit.
I guess I'll go 8 too, but I was going more 7. The beat and the like cadence carried it for me.
Okay. Yep. Monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a free throw, man down, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro, nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo, what's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton, the industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama, how many options you really got, I mean it's too many options, I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton, beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pull on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck him up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch, ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
These shits are bars. These shits are bars.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Are they the truth? Who knows?
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul, I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches, go. The audience not dumb, shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep, I can go further, I promise. Ain't there something B-rest that's for bitchin'? You Malibu most wanted, ain't no law boy, you ball boy, fresh Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie, be flipped over your boxes, or over your foe. The other vaginal option, pussy. Nigga better straighten they posture. Got favors all up in contact. Might write this with a doctrine. Tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident, I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grow, he was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home, y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the park. Ay, put the road label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie. Here 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up. It's a must. We outside. Ay.
This shit is hard.
They not like us. 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 Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you, this the real nigga challenge. You called Future when you didn't see the club. Like, what? Lil' baby help you get your lingo up. What? 21 get your first street cred. Thug made you feel like you a slime in your head. Like, what? Quavo said you can be from Northside. What? 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. The family matter and the truth of the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all the liar. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God.
Shit, all the 69 gods out there.
Okay, what do you give this?
This one I give a 10.
This one was his best one. But Monty, if I played a song like this to Zandre, what would he tell me?
Like if it was a different guy.
A different guy?
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
He wouldn't.
Nah. If I pulled up a song just like this, you'd be like, turn that shit off. That beat is whack.
Okay, hold on. But this is Kendrick going to Drake.
Nah. You're the music critique. You would tell me that beat is whack, and you can't give it a 10 if the beat is whack.
Look, we're talking about
rap battle disses.
Yeah, and Kendrick. Okay, look, it's different too with these.
No, I give this shit a 9. I'm not saying this shit is whack. I'm just saying this fool's giving a 10. This is giving this shit a 10 when. If I play something like this,
let me tell you why.
Bro, this shit took Draco's whole flow, and it's the best song that he did the whole thing.
He took Drake's flow on this?
Draco the Ruler's whole flow, and this was his best song.
Yeah,
he didn't sound like Kendrick.
West Coast in the motherfucking building.
All of a sudden, this fool hits on the West Coast. This fool hits on the West Coast the most, bro. Anytime I play a West Coast artist, this fool's fucking hating, bro.
Let me clear that up.
Don't let him fucking fool y'all. He's throwing up the West. It doesn't matter who I play you. I play you hella West Coast artists, bro, and you say they're all whack.
Let me clear this up because you're throwing a lot of dirt on my name right there. I don't like that.
That's this shit.
That's not Blueface, fool. I fucking don't like Blueface's shit.
Money, is this not a Blueface type beat?
Dude, we're talking about Kendrick here. Zandre fucks with Kendrick, so when Kendrick does it,
I'm just saying you can't give this shit a 10 if you say beats like this are whack.
I can give it whatever you want.
No.
I can give it whatever I want.
You gave it a 10. I'm just saying I don't think you give that shit a 10 if you. Anytime that a beat like this comes on, it's whack.
You didn't even let me explain myself why I gave it a 10.
Well, I can't because I'm telling you, like...
First of all, let me tell you why. Because at this point, he's gone back to back again. Not only did he step on his 7-minute video, 7-minute song, he stepped on it with the little 3-minute song, which did the eerie, grim thing, and he followed up with Not Like Us. That for a rap battle diss song, for it to be able to be played in the club and for it to have a West Coast sound to it. I'm from the West Coast. Kendrick's West Coast shit.
And guess why he did it, bro?
Let me and this is why I hit even harder. What does the Toronto sound like?
There is no Toronto sound,
exactly.
Bro.
So he can't have that impact in Toronto.
It's funny that you hate. I think it's funny that you hate on the sound. And now that Kendrick's doing it, it's cool.
But that's irrelevant.
It's not irrelevant because the song is the sound.
To what we're talking about, it is. To what we're talking about, it is irrelevant.
No, all right. So it's irrelevant.
No, what you're saying. Look, I give this song a 10. I give it a 10.
Look,
in the sense that it's like Kendrick got Drake, you know, with that song.
This shit's full of lies.
That doesn't matter, bro.
But what do you mean it doesn't matter, bro? It's your fucking word.
It's a rap battle diss.
It's a rap battle. He's making Drake look dumb.
Yeah,
he's making Drake look dumb. In the moment, everyone's like, "Oh, he's
clowning him."
Yeah,
he's clowning him.
And he keeps throwing the fucking Predator shit at him because he's trying to cover up he still hasn't addressed the woman beating shit.
What do you expect him to do? Not say shit? No,
well, Drake addresses it.
He's got to get Drake in what way? Like in any way he can.
It's a rap battle. Right.
Okay.
Fool, when the people rap battle and they're like, I'll slit your throat and visit this. Well, I don't think they're really going to kill him, fool. It's like, oh.
And I'm not saying he's going to kill him.
Exactly.
I'm just saying address the shit. Like, you keep throwing Predator, I think he keeps throwing songs on it because he doesn't want to address that Predator, that fucking women beating shit. Like, he keeps trying to fucking throw more shit on him so people can focus on Drake and forget that I beat my wife and I also beat a woman in Las Vegas to a bloody pulp.
Bro, he's
like, this is what Drake is talking about, that you beat women.
I mean,
and he hasn't addressed it, and you guys are like, oh, he's the Predator
in a rap battle for you.
A minor.
That was a hard ass line.
The lines are hard.
That's what the storyline was.
They're full of lies. Like, I can't. Just like people say, oh, I can't. Like,
but okay, like Zandri said, when someone says I'm gonna slit your throat in a rap battle, that's a lie. He's not gonna actually do it. But he's making Drake look, funny. He's making.
I think he's
making a joke out of him.
I think it's a 9. It's full of fucking bars. It's full of bars.
It's up there.
All of them lies, but the fucking lines are good. All of them. That's why I gave it a 9.
I think
what does Charlemagne say? Charlemagne says no one cares about the truth when the lie is more entertaining, and that's what this is. This is entertainment. It's rap battling, fool. Like, I don't even care if fucking any of this shit is real, fool. I'm thinking about it from the art.
Okay,
how'd you write this?
Hold on.
How were you able to deliver it?
If next week or in a month from now you find out that all of this that he said is a lie and he actually beat his wife and all that shit, you still think he wins?
Well, the thing is, I've already heard that. We've all heard that. Like that. This is bait and whatever.
Where they're both calling each other liars, bro.
Yeah.
They're both pretty much calling each other liars.
But one of them is lying.
Fool, you don't know, bro. How do you know?
So at the end of the day, and I've said this before, it's all about narrative. So right here, whose narrative is gonna win?
Yeah,
that's what this is all about.
At this point of the narrative,
Drake,
Kanye West is, fucking
Kanye West,
Kendrick Lamar is winning at this point of this song. I'm telling you, this is
okay. At the point of this song,
a 9. Like, this is his best song of this whole thing.
Yes.
I'm shaking in my boots when this song comes out.
Yeah,
because
it was a hit. Like,
I like
he got Drake good,
and now
he got him.
Honestly, not only because of the bars. The first time I listened to it, I didn't even listen to what he was saying. It was just the beat was
a good song. He gave us everything we wanted to hear.
Like, the beat was carrying the beat. The first time I listened, I played it like 3 times in a row, and by the 3rd time I listened to like the lyrics and shit. But the beat was like fucking hard as fuck.
And I don't like you West Coast rappers that rap off a beat.
He just rapped off beat for like a fucking solid minute, bro.
Oh, I'm talking about sonically. Like, this is a rap battle. I'm not talking. If Kendrick dropped this song and it wasn't talking about Drake or anything,
it would make you like that style more.
No, let me tell you this: if he dropped this randomly and no association to his rap battle, it probably wouldn't be the first thing I go to.
So what would you give it then?
I don't know, because he didn't write that song. He didn't make a different song.
This is Kanye. I guess we'll never know.
We'll never know. You know what I mean? But
you gave it a 10 because it's about Drake. But if it wasn't about Drake, it'd be like a 6.
Because look, it's a territory thing. Fool, you're gonna play.
I think regardless if this was about Drake or not, it would be a 9 for me.
You play this in LA, it's going crazy, fool.
Oh, yeah, I know, bro.
Play it in the club, it's going crazy.
This is the shit that I listen to. Like, I know, like. I'm just saying that even if it wasn't about Drake, it'd still be a 9 for me. Okay. Just because that's just hard. Like,
so 9. All right.
Do
we have what's next?
One more.
The last one. Well, the last one so far.
So far, yeah.
It's over. What do you mean? that was.
You think your little daddy ran out?
That was a kill shot. No, it's just. What was the last one he dropped? It's not even on Spotify.
It's this one.
Really, what it is
what's it called?
It's called.
He took it off his Spotify.
I don't think it was on his Spotify. It was on. It was like dropped on a random day, bro.
I'm just saying.
Well, Kanye's most of. I mean, did you just play all of Kendrick's off of Spotify?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. I just saw you play them off of YouTube.
What do you mean?
That's you. This guy.
Look at this guy. He thinks I'm lying.
I literally saw you play Kendrick's. Where's the other one?
Not Like Us.
Where's 615? Exactly.
Euphoria still on here?
Yeah, but 616 wasn't on there because it was something that he dropped. Like, I think 616 was like a fucking panic drop because
the ending. I give it to, like, I think it's still safe. It's within the lines of a response. I don't mind that he's just talking it at the end. I think it gives it that, like, that character, that persona. It gives you Drake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
Drake fans, people that listen to it, they appreciate that. They're like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I give it to Drake. He's being creative still. That's why I like it. I give this one 9.5.
I give this one an 8.
I give this one a 7.
Okay.
Only because he sounded really defensive throughout the whole thing.
No, yeah.
So like he was explaining himself, and then he like made it a flip into like.
Well, wouldn't you?
But I thought that's what I was.
Like
good.
you just put it. Wouldn't you? Like you're getting accused of being a fucking sex.
Yeah.
No, yeah. At this point,
you gotta clear the air
for sure.
No, by the time by the time the last was it Not Like Us? By the time that hit. I didn't care if anything was real or not. I was just listening to it for for the music, for the insults, like for the fool. I was laughing at this shit, playing this shit. Like
it's high up.
So by the time he gets here and he's like, what he's saying, I'm like, I don't even believe it, but I don't even care. Like I'll take it like as face value. Like I'm not. I don't think that he plotted. I don't think that he gave him the fake info.
I do.
I think he just leaned into it. The fool, I saw that shit on Twitter like 5 days before he even said anything about this shit. It just seemed like he was on Twitter like scrolling, I can make this narrative true, this narrative true.
At the end of the day,
Amani was saying.
At the end of the day, it's your word against mine.
Right.
So whose narrative is going to win?
Right.
That's the thing. They think they have dirt on Drake. Drake is saying, "Oh no, I planted that.
Right.
It was all part of the trick."
Right.
So,
but
I honestly who's going to win? We don't know.
I honestly think he did plan it. Like
No,
I like to think that he did as well.
Who's more petty than Drake?
Let me tell you this.
Drake, yeah, exactly.
The shirt says shorty, and you keep saying that Drake keeps using fucking short jokes. Who else would use a short joke? The Maybach music. The fucking Ozempic, Rick Ross. Ozempic is a fucking shot. It doesn't even come in pills, so people are fucking idiots.
You don't know that.
I know that, bro. Like my dad's a diabetic. I know it. That's diabetic medicine.
Well, here, let me tell you this.
Okay.
At this point, like I said, I don't care what's true, what's not. At this point, I'm seeing like whose song is making more of an impact to public perception. And this one, I felt like didn't do any. Like he said, he got molested. Like, okay, like what?
Well, that's funny. These are the Well, yeah, my uncle's a man now. You think it's funny that he's throwing other shit? Like the jabs are good, just like the jab of A minor was good. Like that shit's fucking good. He's fucking. Is it funny to fuck with little kids? No, but people laughed at that jab.
Yeah. Drake is jabbing at him, and he's doing a good job.
Wait, did you catch how that A minor was a flip on the day freeze? Yeah. He said
A minor. Yeah, but then he flipped the fucking
D flat. D flat's not a fucking note.
D major.
D flat's not a note, Drake. But I get where you were going with it. You almost had it.
Well, we've all put in a random word to make it fit, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Pause.
So at this point, I was like, yeah, I don't believe he planned anything because let me tell you, the first thing he says is like, the people who fed you that information are clowns and shit. And then he's like, we fed you that information at the end of it. Like, it just contradicts itself, you know?
Well, you know what?
It's like, fool, you just said.
When I saw that, I thought the same thing.
And he went to social media before anything and posted, where's my 11-year-old daughter? These guys are in shambles or some shit. They're like...
Well, yeah, because he knew.
Fool, you don't think if you were to plot that, you would have like recording or
don't
like
you
audio,
think if he
video, be like, hey, we're about to trick this fool, and then that would be the rebuttal, like, fool.
Well, don't you think if he had like an
11-year-old
daughter, the mom or the daughter would have came out by now, like. Exactly. So he don't like, and the thing is, like, you just said, "Oh, I'm just taking it as it is," but you said, "I don't believe him," but you believe everything Kendrick said,
right? And I'm saying, what impact? And I'm saying, was it believable? I don't think it was believable. I'm not the only one with this sentiment like, "Fool, you're gonna tell me that this petty ass fool who we've seen been petty his whole career is not gonna have like a video recorded or a phone call recorded of the information being like delivered? Like, you don't think that would be like a wouldn't be the shift in like the dynamic. That wouldn't be the shift in momentum. That would be exactly what possibly. That would. I mean, and he didn't have it. So that's one thing. I'm calling cap. That's it.
The whole like saying the people he got the information are clowns. Like, I believe that Kendrick did get some info from somewhere, and Drake knew where it came from, and then he gave him I have an 11-year-old daughter to feed. Like, you know.
I have a question for you guys. Mm-hmm. If this was a battle between good versus evil, who's good, who's evil? Drake, Kendrick.
Well, Drake.
Drake's
the evil guy.
Yeah, Drake is the evil guy.
Okay. Me too. That's how I perceive it as
Drake
well.
is the evil guy.
So that makes a lot of sense.
But just because he's more seen in the public. Like, to everyone, Kendrick is like, he stays to himself. He doesn't bother nobody. Like, you don't hear much about Kendrick. Like, so he's the good guy. Like,
talks to God. So what does Kendrick represent?
Like, he's trying to free the slaves.
I think he's spiritual.
Okay.
Spiritual being.
And exactly.
Moral, I think of like good moral compass, like stand down. Like
he's definitely
solid.
gotten his ego stripped from him on some like LSD, ayahuasca shit.
That's what he said. He's like, I recommend the ayahuasca.
He's trying to free the slaves. I like that.
Like he's on his like 5% shit, bro.
Okay, so who's gonna win? Who won this battle? If Drake is checking out right here, that's how you saw it.
If it was to end today,
he literally said this was fun.
Yeah. So like, if that's the case,
it's like
say it ends right here.
Yeah.
Who won the battle? Who wins? I think Drake won.
I'm gonna say Drake won, but it just depends on who you ask. Like, cause I'm not gonna like. I know people think that I'm like on Drake's side and shit, but
and if it keeps going,
there's no way people think.
But the thing is, like, I could sit on both sides. I sat here and said that the fucking West Coast song was good. Even the lines on it were good, although I think they're all lies.
It was a good fight.
That shit was good.
Yeah,
I think Drake won because obviously I'm biased. Like he thinks Kendrick won because obviously he's biased. At the end of the day, we got good Kendrick music.
Yeah,
it didn't take 5 years in between everything.
I think Drake won, and if it keeps going, Drake is gonna win.
I think based on impact,
and Kendrick.
I think based on impact, Kendrick Lamar blew him out. Like I don't think people will ever question like who's a better rapper. But I'm not talking about who makes better hits. I'm not talking about.
No, but the thing is,
we're talking about rapper. Who's the better rapper? Who out-rapped who? I think Kendrick out-rapped him.
I think Kendrick put out more trash music than Drake did. Like I'm not saying trash. I think
see, you're Drake, so you're looking for like some radio shit every
Drake,
time.
No, not radio, bro. Just playable in my because I don't listen to the radio all the time. I just want something that if I put it in my car, I'm not gonna skip it.
Yeah, it's a different conversation the one that you're trying to have right now.
But that's what I'm saying. To me personally, like it's a rap. Yeah. But I'm saying for the songs, like I feel like Kendrick put out less good songs. There were none.
I agree. For the battle, I agree with that too.
Yeah.
Kendrick, if he would have hit me with this shit in reverse, like if he would have started with kind of more songs that like he ended with, and then started gradually going to like the songs that he first came into this with, and like
I don't think it hits the same way.
No. But I think I would find the verse on Like That 10 times more harder, bro.
If it was the last one?
If it was the last one, or at least like after the last two that he just did. If it was a fifth,
we would all be drunk.
I would be like, oh shit. Like,
yeah, but that's not how it happened.
That's not how it happened. So in my opinion, Drake won. And at the end of the day, if he keeps going, Drake is gonna win. In my head, Kendrick represents like, you know, the last hope for like people, for the underground, for like, well, on quotation marks, underground, right?
Yeah.
Drake, who owns Drake? Who owns him?
Universal.
Okay, the white people, right? So that's what bothers Kendrick the most.
Yeah, because he's like, fool you.
And if Drake beats Kendrick, like, dude, that's gonna suck.
I think the argument here overall was like the theme.
That's why it's so like
the theme I got from all this shit was like, I'm a purist. You're like a transplant. Like
the thing is though, these white people or the people that own Drake, right? I'm saying like white people. I'm taking it into race, but this is just like my this is my take. Right? Watch. They're like rich ass people. They're not gonna let Drake lose against who? Kendrick? Like that's the way they see it. No, I'm telling you, that's the way they see it. That's the way they see it. It's a dangerous game, and this is like where my conspiracy hat comes in because Rick Ross, right? He called Drake out. About like his jet and shit, and then a couple days later, what happened? That fool fucking had to crash land his jet. You know what I'm saying? Like you're dealing
Rick Ross?
Yeah, his jet.
I don't think they're trying to kill Rick Ross.
No, I think that's like on some like God. You know when you feel like, damn, God was listening type shit. Like fuck,
bro.
That's what I get for talking shit.
To me, it's too much of a coincidence. You're dealing with these type of people that will get you, you know, killed if you go against their agenda. That's the type of power that's backing Drake. Like I think Kendrick just put a lot of people in a lot of danger because this isn't just your regular like, you know, Joe Schmo you're dealing with here.
And he went to Jay Prince. This is why like.
We're talking big money here, like big,
bro.
Well, I can't change you guys'
Kendrick
mind,
went to TDE, fucking Top Dog, straight to him. Supposedly they were, bro. Before this whole beef, supposedly they weren't even on talking terms. And I even seen the clip of TDE. Like,
who said that though?
Fucking Top Dog. I seen Adam 22 does a
people just said that because he left TDE.
No, but Adam 22 does a podcast with Whack 100, and Whack 100 is like homies.
I don't fucking trust that fool.
They get on the phone together.
He's supposed to be like knowing everything, and then just
wait. So who won? If this is the end of it, who won?
I said Kendrick won.
I said
Kendrick.
Drake.
You said Drake. Okay, that was my question.
Boone, Brad. At some point, you were on Drake's side. Are you still on that side, or are you on the Kendrick mobile?
Fuck, bro, it's a really hard one because, like you guys were saying, it's kind of like Tupac and Biggie of our generation.
Yeah,
like this is the beef that we're gonna talk to our kids about.
It's just because we know what's at stake here.
But now we have it's so much more accessible to us. Like we have music videos, we have lyrics that we can pull up. Like back then, they were just going based off like the street.
Hey man, tell us who won, man.
Oh, fuck.
No, you were cooking, bro. You were cooking.
No,
but tell us.
I mean, I'm gonna have to die on my hill too, bro. I'm gonna have to go with Drake.
Yeah.
I mean, I said Drake, and I gotta stand. I gotta stand by it. And like I said,
I know that you said it's about rapping, but at this point, I think the rapping part is out. It's whoever has the juicier tea now.
Yeah, just because
whoever controls the narrative.
See what I mean? That's not like a.
Bro, you just said that it was that. Like not too long. You're just like, oh, I'm just gonna go with whoever has the most. Like,
no,
it's whoever has the most impact, the most tea.
Rap delivery. Cadence, all that shit matters. All that shit
we
matters,
could be
bro.
saying can be like bullshit and irrelevant as well.
All that Kendrick shit was lyrical as fuck. All of it. None of it was non-lyrical. But what was like
Drake?
It's a rap
in your
battle,
opinion, Drake's was better.
It's not about who raps the best.
Yes, it is.
No, because or else Kendrick would have won the dude. If that's the case, Kendrick wins from the beginning. Because I've said that Kendrick is the better rapper. At this point, is who has the juiciest fucking tea.
Yeah,
because everyone knows
the narrative.
Everyone knows that Kendrick is a better rapper. I've said this on here before.
Domestic violence is normalized. I think we frown upon as a society pedophilia more. That's just what I think. So by your guys' metric.
But you just told me that you weren't judging the songs off of that specific thing.
But I'm going based off what you're saying, the impact and who has a juicier thing. Juicier domestic violence, we hear about it more normal. If we hear about this will beat his wife.
Okay, I got an idea.
Hold on, real quick.
Wait. Who do you look at if there's someone in the room? If we know secretly that fool he beats his wife, and then this fool over here is a pedophile. Who are you gonna look at more?
Okay, cool.
They're both bad.
On that point, yeah, they are, bro.
Who are you gonna look at a little bit more strange?
Bro, I'm gonna be able to throw around both of them.
See, okay, hold on. You guys are capping.
You made me forget my point.
You guys are capping.
No, we're not, bro. If that's how he feels, how are you gonna tell him?
Dog, if there's a pedophile in the room and there's
I'm gonna feel more weird with a pedophile. He says they're the same. You can't tell him he don't feel like that.
And let me kind of explain that a little bit more, right? Because domestic violence is like tricky because there's always like two sides to the story. Like we saw Chris Brown get canceled like fat, right?
Even with pedophilia, like Drake with that fucking R&B artist.
And then later it came out that Rihanna was beating this fool up first, and then so I think that's why it gets tricky. But pedophilia, no one's like,
because if that was the case, Chris Brown would be in the same spot that he was before he beat her. That's not the case. Chris Brown to this day complains that he's not been able to be the same person since that happened. To this day,
he also beat up Rihanna, which is like $1 billion.
That's what I'm saying, powerful. And you're saying that domestic violence isn't as big as pedophilia.
It's not. I'll die on that hill.
I know. I'm with you, but But to me,
they're both bad.
The juiciest part of this wasn't even like on Kendrick's part. It wasn't even the predator thing to me. Even though if it was a lie, it was he has a fake child, like a fucking second child. That's the juiciest part of it. Like, damn, Drake has a whole 11-year-old. Even though I think it's a lie, I think
when
that's
he said
juicy.
that Drake was a pedophile, like that didn't shock me. I'm like, I knew that already.
Well, because like he's knowing that shit. When he said, didn't he say like, people have been saying that for years already. Like that shit's been around, but no one's been saying, he has a second child.
Yeah, that was new. That was shocking to you.
Yeah, I've seen the TikTok videos of TikTok trying to say Drake bruised people. You know, I've seen those videos.
That's kind of fucked up though. Like if you think about it, like they normalized pedophilia. Like we hear that about an artist, and we're just
not to me.
Oh, okay.
I've been trying to tell you guys for the last hour. It's not all right.
No, it's not. It's not okay. But I think it's sick that they're like trying to like normalize that.
That's funny because for the past hour you weren't even trying to address the whole pedophilia thing.
Well, you didn't let me. You kept talking over me.
No, bro. You're like, it's not about that. It's about this. It's like
the people heard what I said.
Yeah, and you're gonna listen back and you'll be like, damn, that fool just kept bringing up the predator thing and I didn't address it. I addressed something else.
Okay. Take out the woman beater. Take out the pedophilia. Take out the illegal things or the fucked up things. Who won? I think Drake still won.
Yeah,
you take those out the picture. I think Drake still won.
I think Drake had more info on him,
more creative approach. More like, oh shit. Kendrick, he like he did a great job attacking him like lyrically with his like skills or whatever.
Yeah.
But Drake, like I said, he's playing 5D chess. He's hitting him lyrically and at the same time visually, and at the same time he's hitting him like this, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Ether wasn't like super like mainstream pop. Ether just did what it did. It made people look at Jay-Z.
So you think,
you
think
and that's what
has
this is.
He used his most powerful weapon. Like, let's say his best tool is like the sword. That's like his best weapon. That's sharpened and whatever. And Kendrick hit him with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So
and it didn't kill him.
It affected him. It did. He did get a good shots at him.
Maybe missing an arm.
Drake. There's definitely blood. Like some of Drake's blood on Kendrick's shirt for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like so. But at the end of the day, I got to give it to Drake.
All right. We could agree to disagree. West Coast in the motherfucking building. Let's go.
Yeah.
Do we have any questions?
Yeah, here. I can send you some, Brad. I know you said you had some. I got some.
Yeah, I got some questions for you guys today. All right. So, how would you go about asking your employer for a raise? Like if someone's trying to get a raise.
Personally, me, I would work my ass off for like maybe 3 months. Make sure I'm there. Make sure my employer doesn't have to ask me for anything. Kind of keep tabs on everything that you're doing, you know. And then after those couple months, whenever you feel like, okay, I'm making a difference here, just be like, hey, this is what I've been doing. This is what like I think I deserve. You gotta work your ass off. You can't just like be like just there with your uniform on and hope to get a raise, bro. Yeah, you gotta show them.
You don't get what you deserve. You get what you negotiate.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you also got that's the main important part. Like, do you have something to show for it?
Yeah,
like,
you have to be respected, basically.
You know? Yeah. Other than that, you could ask for a raise, but like, fool, your shit straight, you know.
Yeah, like no facts,
and know your worth too, you know.
Like no facts, but aren't you supposed to get a raise like after a year? Like isn't there a law?
Well, most companies.
Yeah, it's because of inflation more than anything.
Most companies do, but there are some like independent companies who like just really like run it on their own terms. Because I've heard like a business owner saying, I think you guys were there, is like, this guy's worked for us for like 15 years and he never asked for a raise. Like, and he finally asked for one. He's like, I was like, oh shit, dog. Like, this is how like,
no, that shit happens.
It's a realistic, like,
I remember that. And he's like, and he still didn't even ask for that much.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
And he was like laughing about it, you know? And I was like, that's a real sentiment that fucking business owners, I'm sure they're like,
if they don't say anything, they won't.
Right.
Yeah. You know? So from a business background, like if a job doesn't give you a raise after a year, you have to find somewhere else. Because there are so many opportunities out there. If they're not willing to see what you bring to the table, then you got to go somewhere else. It's the only way.
Well, you know what my boss tells me all the time, and he tells us all, like a closed mouth doesn't get fed. Like, I'm not gonna like you said, like, if he's the boss and no one's complaining, why should I change? If it's not broken, why fix it?
Yeah.
If you're not coming to me and saying, hey, like, I need more money, I'm assuming that you're happy with what you're making. Mm-hmm. You're showing up every day. You're working hard. Why would I give you a raise if you're chilling? You know?
Yeah, and a lot of the times these business owners are in the same. They're trying to find the balance between paying you and paying all that and making profits. So they're in the same shoes. So the way that I would go about it. I mean, I know you guys didn't ask, but is like you got to put yourself in their shoes. Like, okay, what is this guy? Is this guy an asset to our company? Is he gonna bring in more money so we can pay him more? Yeah. It just depends on what you bring to the table and if you're an asset to them. If you're not, if you're someone lazy and someone who's, taking more money than is producing, then, you're not looking at the best odds.
Yeah, and you can't be expecting too much because you got to keep in mind, if you're working at a small business, like the small business might not have enough money to give a raise. Like if you're working at a corporate place and you're not getting raises annually, you might need to check out, you know?
Yeah, the small businesses can't afford to pay everyone like top dollar, because if they do, they'll just go out of business. You know, there's only one way to do accounting. There isn't like multiple ways. It's literally one way to do accounting. It's like, this is how much we made. This is how much we can afford to pay you. This is how much money we have to profit on.
Yeah.
If not, we go under and we close.
So one time, when I was living in Arizona, minimum wage is way like lower over there,
like
right?
$7.
And it's not that low anymore. It's actually up there now, like past 10. At the time, I think it was like 12.
Past 10, bro. That don't even get you a cardboard box out here.
Here in Cali, yeah. So it was like minimum wage was like about $12, right? And so I got this job at this factory, and then so we were basically working with like machines, right? That would like package like ground meat. So ground beef, ground chicken, we would all grind that there, right? And these machines would mess up every now and then. And then my supervisor, like he knew how to fix them and how to do that. And then he taught me how to do it, so I knew how to fix it and everything, right?
Yeah.
So little by little, I started working my way up. I went from like 12 to 13 because I was friends with my supervisor. And then he was friends with the manager. And so then I would kick it with them and I became friends. Yeah. And then they moved me up to 14.
I worked with Monty 3 different times. And he does that everywhere he goes. Everywhere he goes.
And then, so I was like stuck at 14 for a bit. The main manager ended up getting fired for some reason. So he was gone, right? So now it's just me and the supervisor that knows how to use the machine. Then I started talking to the supervisor and then telling him like, yo, this place sucks. There's so much. Keep in mind, the supervisor that I had was one of the top paid employees and he was getting paid like 20, let's say, right? Besides like the people up there that are making all the money, right? But in the factory, he was getting paid the most. There's people that have been there for like fucking 30 years, bro, working for them, getting paid only like 14, right? Where I'm at, right? Anyways, then I start kind of telling him, yeah, it's kind of fucked up, like how they like just fire that fool, fuck that, you know, fuck this place, boom, boom, boom. Next thing you know, the guy's like, yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna get another job. And he fucking quits.
So you manipulated him.
And then I'm the only one stuck. I'm the only one that knows how to use the machines. My boss, the main guy, goes on vacation for a week, right? And every time the machine breaks, I'm the one that fixes it. He comes back and he goes, hey, you know, I want to give you a little raise. I'm gonna put you up to 15, and you know, since you're like, you know, you know how to fix it and all that, and I'm just like, hey, I like, you know, thank you for thinking about me, you know, for this position, but like, I'm not gonna do it for 15. Like, you know, I think like I'll do it for 20. And he stayed quiet, and he's like, well, how about you, you know, you do it for a bit, and if I see how you work, and if you do a good job, I'll give you 20. And I go, hey, when you were on vacation last week, the machine broke, you know, and guess who fixed it every time? Like I did. I already showed you. I already showed everybody that I know how to fix the machine. I already, like, that part's already, like, done.
Exactly, you have to come with the facts.
And then he said, okay, well, I'll do it. And then before I left, he's like, yeah, I don't know how you did it, but you managed to, like, work your way up, boom, 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 whatever. And I'm just like, all right, cool.
This was a master manipulator,
boom.
Manipulated everyone into quitting.
Yeah,
and then just like, well, thanks, guys.
Bro, this would have been crazy on Game of Thrones, bro.
Hey, I used to work at a fucking cookie factory.
Well
with this
played,
fool.
Cheerio.
This fool got
have the whores waiting upon my room.
Peasants are troubled.
This fool got the manager pretty much.
The granary is full, my lord.
Degraded from her position. This fool took over, and he does this every time, bro. He plays people out of their position.
I'm playing 5D chess, yo, everywhere I go.
And this is around the time that you were eating bread and water.
Cheers.
This was after.
Okay.
That was
wolves are abroad in the land.
The $20 got me out of bread and water.
Have the horse sent to my room upon arrival.
Let me tell you that he was about to put someone on you, and you were about to teach someone how to fix that machine, and he was about to give you the boot, bro.
Like, that's the thing, yeah. I didn't teach anyone how to fix that.
So you left while you were
I knew. Guess how I quit? So
okay, quick, because we got to get to the next question.
Okay.
Quick.
So basically, like, how I ended up quitting, I ended up like getting a girlfriend over here. So I'm like, damn, I gotta leave AZ. So the thing is, I didn't put my 2 weeks notice. All I did was go, hey, like, I'm gonna change my address, you know, like on file, you know, like that way, like if everything else, my 401k or whatever the fuck, it would get sent to my new address. I gotta update that. I put my Cali address where I was moving into, and then I just like gave it to them, and then I walk out, and then as I'm leaving like the back door entrance, I'm kind of like walking fast. They announce on the thing, Monty, please come back to the office. Please report back to the office. We got a question. And I was just like, oh shit. And I just booked it. And they never heard from me again.
No.
He's like, don't send my check here, bitch.
Yeah, pretty much, bro. That's what I did. I just pretty much told him where to send me my last check, and boom, I booked it.
Damn, fucked up. All right, next question.
Master manipulator in the flesh.
30
Cheerio.
Okay, we're switching gears here. 32-year-old guy dating a 29-year-old girl. Haven't made them movie. Not really good with females. How do I make the first move? I think she likes me. We've been dating for maybe a month, but I'm scared to kiss her.
What the fuck?
I'm scared to kiss her. She's kissed me before, but she said it was awk, so I never tried. How should I approach it?
Okay, well, let me tell you this. You're 32, fool. She's 29, right? You got 3 solid years. A woman, I think, at her age is expecting to find someone who can lead, who can take initiative. If you've been dating, bro, her for a whole month and you're awkward about kissing her, bro, like, fool, read the room, fucking sauce her up, tell her that she smells good, her fucking outfit is pretty, like,
smell nice.
Take her to eat.
Your
like,
skin is so soft.
Make it like genuine, dog, like. But fuck, dude. There's no way you went out a whole month and you haven't fucking kissed a girl, bro. Like,
hey, there's different levels to this.
Well, he said that.
She's kissed me before, but she said it was awk. So I never tried.
It sounds
Damn,
like,
bro, you're lucky that she's like still like
there,
believing in you.
Yeah.
So take that chance and, bro, like, kiss her back. You know what I'm saying?
Just put your tongue in your mouth. Fuck it. If you don't know, it seems he says he's not good with girls. Like, I'm not saying put your tongue in your mouth. Just fucking go for it. Is what I'm essentially saying.
Don't put your tongue in your mouth.
Nah. I'm just saying go for it, bro. Like,
take her to a Ferris wheel. Go all the way to the top.
You don't got to do all that.
Just go all the way to the top where you can't run away.
Next time you see her, just kiss her. Pull her in and kiss her.
Nah. You just read it out, bro. Like, fucking don't be all like quick to it. Just hang out with her. Hang out with her for sure.
You don't gotta be kissing with her 24/7.
Right.
And you can just like look at her, give her one, like give her a peck, smile, and be like, "Sorry, like I just needed to kiss you."
But he's not good with girls though. We gotta. He's not good with girls.
I just had to
This is
my bad.
That's corny.
I think maybe go for the forehead kiss first.
No.
Obviously, watch, dude. That doesn't work if you don't know the person. This person's been dating. Month. Yeah, kiss her in the forehead. If she's fucking weird about that, don't even try kissing her. If she's okay with it, maybe go for the kiss after.
Dog, if I'm 3 dates deep and
just go and kiss.
But you're good with girls though. This guy's not good with girls.
Said?
Just look at her and start going like this.
He literally said I'm not good with females in his question.
Well, listen. To me, it sounds like
ain't nothing to it but to do it.
No, it sounds like you gotta throw on some Andrew Tate or something, bro. Do some push-ups.
Yeah, I think that's the answer he was looking for. Yeah. Because not everyone's Andre, bro. Not everyone's fucking on 3 dates, this and that.
Who the fuck is on 3 dates?
You just said if I'm 3 dates deep. You just said if I'm 3 dates deep.
Bro,
so that sounds like you're coming from experience.
If I'm 3 dates deep into with this one person, bro, like,
and she kissed you already,
I'll pass the first one for sure. Second one, I could let it slide. If you've kissed me by the 3rd date and I haven't kissed you back, fool, come on, bro. You got to be able to like believe in yourself, have some fucking confidence.
How much money are you making, bro? That's the real question. And how pretty is this girl compared to you?
Oh yeah,
yeah. See, these are all variables that we're missing out on. That's
just be
true.
yourself, bro. To be honest, be yourself, and then she'll. Because if she likes you and she's still there, she probably sees something in you.
Yeah.
And you're being shy, bro. Like, fool, just be yourself. Act normal,
pockets?
dog.
She's seen them pockets.
Or something, bro.
Yeah, that's true. She probably could be gold digging, bro, for all we know.
And just ask her.
This fool's dumb. He's going to give me money anyways.
Personally, me, like, just fucking, like...
Not good with girls,
Just ask her for a kiss. In a
oh, there we go. That's a good one.
I don't know. I've seen some blogs and like I don't think girls like
corny,
it.
Bro.
No. I don't think girls like it when a guy asks, "Hey, can I kiss you?" Like,
where's my hug at?
I'm sure I've seen a TikTok of girls saying what not to do.
Let me tell you this.
You've been on kissing blogs?
Let me tell you this.
The algorithm, bro. That shit pops up on your algorithm. You've never seen the girl that's like, things to guys do not do or whatever. And one of them is never ask a girl if you could kiss them.
Fool,
that's like the biggest ick for them.
I didn't say, can I kiss you? Say, kiss me. Come here, give me a kiss. If you fucking own that shit, dog, come on.
Yeah, I mean, that's
if you say, can I kiss you? Fool, you flip the whole dynamic.
That's what I'm saying. You can't ask them. It's different to say, You know,
that's a good one. That's a good one, but I don't think he has the courage to do that.
He doesn't. And if she's into you,
won't.
and if she's into you, and you've had her laughing, bro, she's gonna do it. Like, you gotta learn how to read the room and shit like that. That's what I think.
Yeah, no, I think you're.
If you're like, give me a kiss. Fool, she's gonna read that, bro. If you don't believe it yourself, like. Yeah.
You just gotta find the moment and go for it, bro. Yeah. It's the hardest shit in the world. Like honestly, even to this day, it's always like, okay, this could go really good or really bad.
Yep.
High risk, high reward. But at some point, if you're saucing it up, you just gotta go for it and see what happens.
And I think 7 times out of 10, the girl's waiting for you to make the first move.
Yeah, exactly. She's already invested in you, with you, hanging out. You guys already did all these. You guys made plans to hang out together exclusively. You know what I'm saying? 7 out of 10. She's probably down to, she's probably okay with you giving her a kiss.
I mean, we shouldn't assume, though. I mean, 1 month is not a long time. There are some girls.
One month is 32 more than and 20.
Time. They're 32 and 29, age, dog. Yeah. They're not in high school no more, bro.
They know what time it is.
Come on, fool.
Yeah.
Dude, she could be religious.
Oh my God.
Religious, and she's the one making the first move. No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Next question.
Next question. Hey, don't worry, bud. You got this. Just believe in yourself.
Okay, pick a number between 1 and 1,000.
85.
44.
30.
All right.
That's it?
No, there's more questions. No, I was just saying that.
What number did
you guys were quick.
Yo.
I feel like you guys were like ready for that. Like,
I thought
32.
Wait, what was there a number that they wanted us to hit?
No, it just said pick a number between 1 and 1,000.
They're gonna read us. They know.
What was your number?
44.
You said 85?
Yep.
I said 30.
This guy or girl's probably into numerology.
Any more questions or no?
Yeah, if you could meet the younger self version of yourself or the older version of yourself, which one would you pick and why?
The older version of myself.
Yeah, older version for sure.
Probably be a cool ass dude.
I'd probably go with the younger version of myself.
Nah, I already met him.
No, I know, but you could motivate him to be better, Like
that's true. You change.
Like I definitely needed someone there at some point.
Some of those facts on Younger's Andre, bro. Like, yo, you gotta be more confident.
This bitch is gonna play you, fool.
He's not ready. He wouldn't be ready, bro.
But you gotta get him ready, bro.
You been like,
you could be Trunks, bro, from the future, going back to tell Goku that he needs to take a seat.
Imagine you meet your 60-year-old self. He's like, fool, you should have gone to a younger us, fool.
Life will show you what you need to see.
Remember that Audi? Remember that black Audi? Don't buy it. You're going to get hit by a Jeep, bro. Don't do it. You're going to be traumatized for the rest of your life whenever you get in a car.
Damn, yo.
You're getting too close. You're getting too close.
I'm a safe driver. This fool fucking pulls up right behind the grill of the next car, like when they're like 60 miles per hour. Like, fool, come on.
I'm not going to lie. You're not the best driver.
Hey,
I value my life. And I saw everything that I needed to see in the time and in the order in which I needed to see it. I've grown. I'm a well-weathered man.
Fuck, you could have got us out of this. Is there any more?
Let me see. I'm trying to look for some good ones. There's a lot, but
all right, we'll save them for the next week.
Yeah.
Zandra, you have one?
No.